Tonight's Gooder Entertainment production is brought to you by The Chopping Block, Minotti Woodcrafters, Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue, Texas Oil Dust, JB Waterwells, All Fired Up Barbecue Cook-Off, Texas Original Charcoal, the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, Smoke and Magic, Texas iRoller Events, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Navy SEAL Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, The Barbecue Store, Mr. Keen Sharpening Service, Cosmos Cube Products, Half-Ass Cookers, Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue, Rectech, Quattro D Drum, We Branded Promotions, Texas Barbecue Bash, and Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. Thank you for supporting the So Smokin' Gooder Show.
Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
Hey, we got any more beer in here?
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
And stamp it.
I call it bass boat.
Bass boating?
If you ever seen a bass boat go down the water and everything like that?
Oh, and he nailed it. Oh, shit. Hashtag bass boat.
Hey there, everybody. This is Aaron the Retro Guy, host of the Morning Roast Radio Show, and you're locked in to the So Smokin' Gooder Show. Give it to them, fellas.
What's up, bitches? Aaron Lesley here with Texas Oil Dust, and today you are watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show out here in Augusta, Georgia, baby. The weather is awesome. The beer is cold, 29-degree cold if you can't see that. So, guys, I got a surprise for you. Stay tuned. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Maya. I'm Elena, and I'm Lily. Hi, Rob. You're watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show.
What?
Do your thing.
Oh, great. All right. This is Donnie Howard with Twisted D Cookers, and you're watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show. Bullhorn worldwide, baby. Hey guys, big drop from the chop block. You're watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show. We're live here from the American Royal.
Are you ready to turn up the heat?
1.
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smokin' Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guests, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smokin' Gooder Show starts now.
Good evening. What is up, Gooder Gang, and welcome to the So Smokin' Gooder Show. I am your host, Rob Arocha, coming to you from the Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas.
We've got a jam-packed show for you tonight, and when I am the least animated character on screen, you know it's going to be a good one. We're joined tonight with my special co-host, and everybody likes this guy. Everybody likes seeing him on the show. We got AAron, Mr. AAron Lesley, coming to you from Midland, Texas. Texas Oil Dust. You know Aaron, got rubs, sauces, injections, all of that. Our guest of the evening, first-timers to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Cook-Off. And they both killed it. And we're talking about Donnie Howard from Twisted D Cookers, Twisted D Seasonings. He's out of Canyon Lake, I believe, Donnie. We'll get him on here in just a minute. And then out of Victoria, Texas, the meat dealer, the meat hustler. Well, you can't call him the meat hustler. The meat pimp, the meat dealer. How about Mr. John Tyrna from the chopping block? Both of these young men went out to Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, first-timers, and absolutely killed it. So we're going to celebrate them. I know there were a lot of deserving people, and I got my eye on a few of them out there. How about Burley Gunter hitting the second place rib out there? Ashley Hofling kicked ass out there. A lot of people. Man, I'm drawing a blank, and I've got to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I have not gone over the scores. You know, when you get your face kicked in by judges out there, it just takes you a little long. My voice hasn't even recovered from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It is a marathon, not a sprint. When you're out there, you know, we started this thing 1 week ago tonight with the Pitmaster, the 6th annual Pitmaster Social, and what a turnout we had out there. Shout out to Half-Fast Cookers, Tuna and Todd, the whole group associated with that. We had 911 making some absolutely fabulous tacos. The guys will attest to it. They were amazing. But they opened up the bar. They opened up the stage. I had lighting. I had audio. Y'all could hear me. The 100+ people that were in attendance, pit masters, badass people from all over the world could hear me. It was first class. And we'll have some photos up. I don't know if Ty can bring some up from the event that we had. We'll show some of those. But John Whitcraft, our photographer, he took some amazing photos. These are all going to be on our socials here. And I got to tell you, I'm still not recovered. I still struggling from this is day 4, I guess. Day 4, Sunday is a day. We got to tear down. We got to get out of there and then just veg. And then Monday, Tuesday, today's Wednesday, we're doing the show tonight. Cannot not skip the So Smoking Gooder show. So we decided we're doing the show. I called my buddy AAron, and then I called up Donnie Howard, who I saw kick butt, and, of course, John Tyrna, one of our sponsors of the show. Not only that, but he's just killing out there. He is my meat pimp. He supplied me with a big beefcake, and I got to tell you, it was one of the best briskets that I've ever cooked. It was phenomenal. It was really great. A Rosewood Wagyu. Shout out to the chopping block. It was absolutely perfect. I would not change a thing with my cook, but that's barbecue. Me and Bill had a conversation. Look at this group right here. Look at this group right here. That's Corby Simpkins, Tuna, our man in charge with the half-fast cookers. There's AAron. There's me and Donnie. Where's John? Where are you at, John? But yeah, we had a great time out there. A lot of good photos that were happening. It was just a wonderful event all around. We had David Stone. We had the people from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. They came and welcomed the pit masters out there. So that was just Wednesday night. And then, of course, the party starts actually on Thursday. Whew. It was a long week. Still feeling the effects of all of that. But, man, what an incredible week. We're going to talk recap. We're going to talk the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. I'm sure Ty can go on and find the results because, like I said, I haven't had the desire to go out there and check them out. But I am proud of all of my friends. This is the second time that I've got to celebrate on our stage at the Half-Fast Cookers. Last year we had Reagan and Josh and Stacy Hale were the grand champions. This year, shout out to our man, the king in the north, Mr. Chris Hatcher from Hatch's Barbecue. He was the reserve grand champion of the overall event. He was also, they do have, I don't know if y'all are familiar with it, but they have county teams out there. So they have county Go Texan teams. And he was cooking for Hardin County, which is where he's from. He's not just a hired gun. He is a hired gun, but he is actually from there. And he absolutely killed it, and he won the Go Texan overall grand champion. So shout out to my boy Chris Hatcher, one of my real good barbecue homies. I'll see him next weekend in Weatherford, Texas. But again, lots to talk about tonight, and that's what we're going to be celebrating. We're going to be recapping the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo with our guest Donnie Howard, with our guest John Tyrna, and of course our special co-host of the Mr. AAron Lesley. We'll be talking all of that. But I do have to lead off with a little somber news. We've lost two absolute barbecue legends here recently. A couple weeks ago, Ricky Bobby Hewitt. He's out of Cummins, Georgia. He is a taxi cab owner. He's big into the taxi cab. He's one of the board members of the taxi cab associations out there, but he cooks under 3 taxi guys. He's out of Georgia, so a lot of us outside of Texas don't really mingle with him, but he is, I've seen him at the Royal. I've seen him at Memphis and May. I've seen him at the Shed. He's absolute legend, just a full of life gentleman. So sadly, we lost him a couple weeks ago. And then we just heard some bad news while we were packing up on Sunday. Monday is when I found out Arturo Ramon II, Blanco River Meat Company. If y'all remember him, he came on our show just within the last year. He was one of the first ones when the floods happened in Central Texas, the terrible floods. He was one of the first ones to pack up and go and cook thousands of countless meals. He was there before Operation Barbecue Relief. He then paired up with them. Just an absolute big-hearted, bigger-than-life guy, and we're sad. I'm actually kind of emotional right now. Sad that he's gone with us right now. There's Ty is putting some information up there if you want to contribute up there. Better than I can say it. He's one of the OG live. He is the OG live fire cookers. The ones that we see out there doing it like our man Al Fragoni. But I can't say it any better what Al did. So Ty, I think, has a video queued up. Play that here, Ty, if you got it ready.
A couple days ago, we lost one of us, Arturo Ramon, the Texas Grill Master. He passed away way too soon, leaving behind a beautiful family, Jessica, and 3 boys. Arturo was a true influence in the barbecue and the open fire world. He inspired me and thousands of others. I think he was the first one cooking a whole steer here, open fire in Texas. We cooked together several times, and the last time I saw him was during the Texas flood. He was the first to arrive in Centerpoint to cook to the volunteers and the first responders. He paid everything for himself. He gave his time without asking for anything in return. He was the first one here and the last one to leave.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's day 10 for us.
Today I'm asking for your help for his family. I'll leave the Give Send Go link below and also in my bio. Any amount helps. Also, please support this video, interacting with it, comment, like, share, because that's gonna help the algorithm to show it to more people. Barbecue family, one on our own, needs our help. Let's stand up for his beautiful family. Vamos.
I couldn't have said it any better right there, man. We just an absolute Texas legend, Arturo Ramon. If you guys are able to contribute, please do so. He, like Al said, he went out there on his own dime and helped out thousands of people during the Texas floods. Let's do our part as a barbecue community and help him and his family. He had 3 young sons, as you saw. Just a tragedy. So anyway, 2 people, 2 barbecue legends, and we celebrate our barbecue brothers and sisters out here. So when one of these things happen, I feel as my part of this show to bring that to light. So that's what we're doing tonight. If you're able to contribute to Arturo's fundraiser here, I'd appreciate it. So, all right. Let's get some shout outs. It's tough to transition, but let's have a show tonight. We've got a lot of fun people on here. Let's transition. Let's give some shout outs to the Gooder gang that is here. I'm going to let Aaron come on too. Aaron, get your ass in here real quick. What's up, Aaron?
What's
How
up,
are you,
bitches?
bro? What's
Good.
up, bitches?
What's
man,
up, bitches?
The transition from that to that, it has to happen.
It's
man,
just tough, man. I was back here. I was back, watching
I know.
what he did. I know what he had going on, and I didn't get to meet the guy, but I know that he had a big path down there, so he'll be missed for sure.
Super dude. All right, well, Aaron, we're gonna talk in here in a minute, but let's give some shout outs to the people that are watching. Steve Quint, I got to meet this man in the American Royal. What's up? Hey, Gooder Gang. Rob, what's going on? My Pit's Burning. That's Kevin Hernandez. There he is. Lobster Bucket. What's up, Lobster Bucket? Welcome to the show, man. We do this each and every week. Smoke Q on Maine. What's going on? Pit Life Barbecue Podcast celebrating episode 400, ladies and gentlemen. 400. Congratulations. That was Monday night. Matt Casper, Rat Sack Barbecue, had himself a weekend. Larry Vaughn, afternoon from North Jersey. That man's always traveling. Shauna Tillotson, good evening, fellas. What's up, Shauna? Who else we got down here? We got Travis Key. What's going on, fellas? We got Nicho Arredondo. Evening, Gooder Gang. Lance Baracco, what's up? Pit Light, Rob, thanks. I did a video for him. He goes, you're right. I was at the Hans Crawfish Fest in the world. He said, you're right. I know nothing about crawfish. You know you don't. I'm back. Little Twisty. What's up, Little Twisty? Dad's on the show. Ashley, sweet Ashley. What's happening? Derek Hook's on the show. Derek Corby. Got to see Corby. He gave me some rub. He was in that photo right there. There it is right there. Donnie Howard. He's a guest right there. Arturo Gonzalez. I know this man. I got to meet him at Smoking on the Rio. There's Braden. What's coming on? How are you? Lone Star Smokestacks. Charles. We got Colin McElrath, the big GC, over the weekend in the house.
Man.
Yes.
Man.
James Miller got himself a big call out there at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Sean Trainer, is this show real? Absolutely. With a fake internet barbecue personality. Lucas Armstrong, all the way from Australia. How'd the Australian team do? Do we know? I know there was maybe one or two of them out there. Firebox, I'm going to see him in Weatherford, I hope. Two sauce to smoke, excuse me. Uwe Braun, everybody's favorite German barbecue. Robert Leal, he did well, I saw. Craig Scoggins, howdy. What's going on? Michael Robertson, good evening. Armando de Luna, what's up? Good evening. Ty and Rob. Dakota Dixon, there it is. Here we go. What's up? Stephen Lozano. Bud Brown, what's up, Ron? AAron in the Gooder Gang. Where's Colt? That's who I want to know. Where is the dog? Where's Colt? Smoking D's.
Ed.
Anthony Katea. There he is. Matt Fraser. What's up? Burley Gunter. There he is. Actually tied for first, but lost the tiebreaker. Damn it, son.
Got them ribs going on.
Damn it, son. There's my boy right there. What's up, fellas? Here's Louis. Who else we got here? Let's go. Samantha Cherry. Sweet Samantha Cherry. What is up? I saw her. She visited this weekend. That was a nice surprise. Michael Robertson. Derek Hook. Okay, Ashley Hofling. He got himself a big call out there. Who? Damn it, Ty. Was that my stats?
That was
we weren't 188th bird, were we? Those are not real. Those are not our stats, Ty.
Someone looked them up. I mean, John sent them to me. Maybe they're wrong, but maybe I made
said we were like 85th rip. Again, I have not wanted to look at these things. I have not wanted to look at it. Case Hahn, who's there? Case Hahn. Got to see Case. Case visited as well. Mark Troskler. What is up, Mark? Lee Spartan. My goodness, people are Rachel Target. I think I'm right.
Sparky.
I think I'm right. Shaler Choppa. All fired up. Cook-ups coming up this month. Oh my God. In like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Domingo Salinas. Belle Clark. I got to see Belle. Jaime Balderas. Jen Lee. I did not see Jen Lee. Where were you at? Ty North. Ty and the gang were partying down 2 spaces down. Misty Wooten, they got themselves a call. A little dirty foot. There it is right there. Mark Contel. What's up? Air tag for this Turtle Box Wednesday night before Wonders off. Oh, that's Mark. That's my boy, Mark. That man can sing. And Jesse Wooten, there it is right there. And all right, where are we cooking next, Aaron? That's a question for you already.
Austin 70 Rodeo, man.
70 rodeo. Deep. Are you there already?
No.
No. Not yet. Aaron.
I'll leave tomorrow.
All right. That wasn't your first time to cook the HLSR, the Houston Livestock Show, but tell everybody your experience this weekend, man.
Man, I tell you what, it was a good time. I got to cook with Buns and Roses. Jimmy, I think it's Legit, Jamie Gear, with Jambo Pitts, Chet. I mean, it just had a good. Those guys, I've never met those guys before, so that was my first time to. Besides Jamie, it was my first time to go. But man, I had an awesome time. I mean, they had a huge team, and everybody kind of pitched in and did their thing, and man, we had a good time. There's lots of laughs. I can't tell you how many times we just sat there and breaking ribs, laughing so hard because you had old school, new school, and you had some new tricks and old tricks, and everybody's talking about the old stuff and new stuff, and some guys never could go on a drum before, and so we did all that. But I mean, at the end of the day, we were 32nd overall, and I think we had a 48th chicken, a 52nd rib, and a 52nd brisket, and like a 93rd rib, but. It panned out, but man, I mean, the fire, it was fired up at the Kent, and on Wednesday night, at Half Fast Cookers, that was a hell of a party, man. I mean, it just blew my mind.
Half-ass Cookers, baby. I know all these boys were there, so I'll get them on and we'll talk about.
If you weren't there, you missed out on a hell of a party, and hopefully for next year, you get to go there and do that. But everybody's rocking. Everybody was just yelling and screaming and singing, and they had a band. Man, that band was legit.
Dude, Tuna and the boys, Todd, Tuna, they throw a party, bro. It's a good time out there.
Tacos were phenomenal. So I got me a couple of them. I could eat no more. That was it. I had two and plenty of Miller Lights to go around, and it was a good time. Raising money for I think there's kids, right? What they do with the bartenders.
Yeah,
I think they had a tip bucket out there for, was it the kids?
Toys for Kids, but it's a golf thing. Toys for FORE, which we are going to be raffling off Cody Johnson 2 tickets to Cody Johnson at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Their club level seats. So look for that here later in the week. We're going to be doing. Tuna is offering up 2 tickets. All the proceeds are going to go for Toys for FORE Kids. Cody Johnson tickets to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It's a standalone Cody Johnson concert. You ever heard of him?
Oh, I've heard of Kojo.
I'm just messing. I am just messing. There's Cody Allenbar. Got to hang out with this young man this weekend, or last weekend, excuse me. They're all going together, bro. They're all just kind of bleeding the day. My voice, can you hear a little crackling? It's still not recovered. It's still. It
started coming back yesterday.
All right, let's get the guest on.
So my voice.
I'm gonna do 10 minutes at a time.
Let's go.
I'm gonna do 10 minutes at a time, and then I'm gonna bring them on, and then we'll all talk about it together.
This red solo,
Tyrna,
or is this a Lone Star?
Tyrna, sit tight for 10 more minutes. I'll get you on, and then you'll have your 10, and then we'll bring everybody on together. But Tyrna's been on the show before. Donnie Howard, he's been on the show. It's kind of like when we do the show type stuff, I think, right? Donnie Howard, Twisted D Cookers. He's got Twisted D Spices and Rubs. He's a little twisted. He's out of Canyon Lake, Texas. Let's bring him on, Ty. Let's bring on our first guest of the evening. We're talking about Mr. Donnie Howard. Where's he at?
What's up?
What is up?
Hats off to you and Tuna and Todd, dude. That was a hell of a party Thursday night, bro.
Dude, what a party. What a party. That was amazing, man.
And Aaron ain't lying. That band was amazing.
I think we ended up getting kind of pushed over towards that back gate where the bartenders were by that top stage. We kind of ended up getting pushed back in that corner. Me and Donnie did. We just kind of like, that's it. We'll just hang out right here.
I know Diane's traveling to Uvalde. Maybe she's watching. Maybe she's not. Did y'all fall in love with that lead singer? My goodness, she was singing and moving.
She was kicking highs, and she was moving, grooving. I'm
not even talking about that. She was singing. She could sing her butt off, bro.
She could sing.
That's what I'm saying. She was doing everything.
All three of them singers could sing.
Yeah, buddy. Donnie, congratulations, man. You had a hell of a weekend, brother.
Man, blind hog can find an acorn every now and then.
What does that mean to you, though, bro? Going to Houston Live. What does it mean to be invited? How'd you get it? How'd you get the invite? Because as we all know, you got to know somebody to get in there, right?
Yeah. So luckily, I had some family that it was a Goliath Go Texan, and we also hunt down in that area. So last year they actually my seasonings were technically on the stage last year, ninth place brisket.
Nice.
And I think they had like a 60th chicken, and or no, yeah, and then the ribs were like way back there. So he tells me, he goes, "Hey, you're cooking my ribs." So I was like, "I don't care. All right, let's go." So went up there and cooked ribs, and then after rib turned in today, he said, or Saturday, he said, "You're cooking chicken next year and ribs." And I was like,
right.
whatever. And so anyway, so technically we did end up with a 10th rib and a 6th brisket that my nephew, I say nephew, his wife has been basically in my family since she was like 5. So anyway, so that's how I got in there. And he actually did the brisket, which is a little bit of mine and a little bit of Bill's. And he did the same thing last year, and it freaking walked again. So I told him, "Don't you change a damn thing."
No, heck no. Heck
So,
no. Talk about
they love that up there.
Talk about your ribs, not ribs.
Man, so you know, I did cook back in the day when you had to when sometimes people would tag, or you know, they inspected quite often. But you know, here recently, last couple of years, you know, I haven't been used to nobody inspecting stuff. So here you go, you got these 2 tag racks, and I always cook 3. So I was like, I pulled that 3rd one out, and I'm like, man, I gotta try it, dude. It was so much better than the ones I turned in. I was like, oh my god, it was so juicy and tender. I mean, it was perfect. It was the best rib I've ever cooked, and I'm like, this mother ain't got no tag in it. And so anyway, so I'm all right, get them cut, get them in the box, send it, and she's halfway gone. And I won't say what Corby said, but Corby and them were on the spot next to us, Madison County. And he goes, I got to hear Donnie Howard after rib turn in yell, "Effing mother F, what the fuck?" I forgot my finish dust on my freaking ribs. So when you do some shit like that, you're like, okay, if I'd have put it on, would it have been better? Or if I put it on, would it have been worse?
Right.
You know, so you're like, what do I do? Yeah. So
obviously you made the right
about that, but I did love the tenderness. Huh?
Yeah. You made the right choice.
Yeah, I was good with the flavor, and I mean, I did back off of saucing from what I normally do, and I think that was a good thing to do.
Little advice, little Houston advice.
Yeah, little Houston advice.
Very nice.
There's certain areas I found that it's kind of like that too.
All right, so I want to talk to both of y'all about your experience walking up. Who's got? I got feedback. I can hear myself in the background. Somebody's got a speaker on or something, maybe. Nope.
I've got a speaker, but I can turn it down.
Turn it down because I can hear myself.
He's supposed to be like a guy who does.
I can hear myself, and it's throwing me off a little bit.
Is that better?
Yes, way better. There you go. There you go. All right,
turn this way more from the speaker.
I'm gonna drop you down, and then I'm gonna bring John, and then we'll talk together. All right.
Cool.
So Ty will drop you down, and I'm gonna bring on the man, the myth, the legend, the meat pimp, and son. Little Bernie T in the back. Let's bring on John Tyrna from the chopping block. There they are right there. What is up? Hi, Bernie.
Hey.
Hi, Mr. Rob.
How are you, buddy? Hey,
What's
Bernie,
up, Bernie?
before we get to your dad, talk about the junior championship. This is year number 2 for you.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was very difficult also. It was fun, but it's just, you're all crammed in there in that tight little area.
It's a lot. You're crammed in there.
I really enjoyed it.
Well, I know you adapted in it. There's the young lady, the world champion. Yeah. I know you overcame that because I saw the entry. It looked beautiful, and I know it tastes beautiful, tastes great because you cooked it. But how'd you feel overall? Were you proud of your box? Were you proud of your entry, or did you feel like you could have done something? How'd you feel?
I felt good about my box. I thought it looked beautiful.
It did. It absolutely did. I saw it. There's like you did some kind of star thing in the middle. It was a beautiful box, Bernie. Great job. You had a plan. You went out there and you executed the plan, even though, like you just said, there was a lot going on there. So I'm proud of you, young man. I know you put your best foot forward, and that's all we ask of half-fast cookers, man. And he was cooking for my team. He was cooking for half-fast cookers.
Yeah.
So, and we'll have Bernie back next year, 100% to go run it back again, Bernie.
Woo!
Well, let's talk to your dad now, because your dad had a day. We're talking about Mr. John Tyrna from the Chopping Block.
My man.
What's up, meat pimp?
What's up, guys?
How are you, brother?
Still recovering.
Still recovering. It's
that Monday at work shit kind of sucks, don't it?
I worked from Monday straight through to Tuesday. Just about.
I was very productive Monday. I was very productive Tuesday and Wednesday, yes, but Monday was tough, bro. Monday is the day after, because we all know I saw John on Sunday, right? You know, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then you get home and you're just dead to the world. To me, right. I don't know. John's a little younger than I am. Maybe he recovered quicker. I don't know, but man. It's tough. It's tough. It's a lot of fun, though. It's a lot of fun. Can't wait to run it back.
Didn't have much of a drive to go home, though, man. I mean, it was about 12 hours for me. I mean, by the time I got home.
Hey, AAron, I can't imagine doing the drive afterward. I would have. I was having a hard time just sitting on the couch, bro. I couldn't imagine.
I was nodding off at 95. Don't worry about it. I mean, I was you know.
God, with the trailer behind you.
Those new Fords drive themselves, though, huh?
They do. He's got the lane assist. He's got the lane assist.
No, it's off. It's turned off. You know, because those dualies, man, they start doing that stuff. You just go. You hear the rumble strips. You got to jerk it real quick and just pull over for a minute. That's just all it's to it.
Boys, if you have questions for our panel tonight, AAron, John Tyrna, and Donnie Howard, put them in the comments. We will ask them. But I know we already got 2 questions queued up here. But John, talk about your weekend, man. It was your first time to cook, like I asked Donnie. How'd you get involved? How'd you get the invite? You took full advantage of it, brother. But talk about your first experience at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. I know you've been there because you supplied meat for our team last year. You've seen it, you've been around it, but having an entry is different, right? Talk about that.
Yeah, so I went over to the county next to me's cook-off last year and won their Go Texan cook-off. And so that let me have their spot at Houston. So after day 2 at the Royal, I went and had dinner, sat down with Reggie, and we were sitting there, we were talking, BSing back and forth after he had a third brisket and I had a second. So I was like, hey, man, you gonna come cook with me? And he's like, yeah. And so Reggie came. Blake Carroll, he cooks me a lot, so he came and he decided to take up Dutch oven. So we had Miss Becky that I cooked with me last year at Jokers and Smokers. So she came to the Royal and taught Blake how to cook Dutch oven the traditional way with coals on the top and bottom. And then, of course, barbecue dad, James Minotti. I mean, if I needed someone to be on my team, I'm always calling James. So we put together a little team, and me and James cooked chicken and brisket. And the whole team cooked cooked the open. Even James's wife, she was cooking the sauce. James was kind of running around between everyone. Me and Reggie were cooking steaks. Blake was cooking shrimp.
When you say Reggie, you're talking about Vincent Regino?
Yeah, Reggie
gotcha.
Q.
Reggie Q. Yeah, I love Vince. Very nice. Rachel says you had a solid team, bro. That's Minotti, you, Reggie. Golly, that's a nice team, my man. That's a solid team out there. So y'all all teamed up. So you had a bunch of people that could give input and could watch timelines, could keep everybody on track. That's pretty cool. If you're going to put together a little super team there, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, we went over to Minotti's and practiced a few weeks beforehand, and then made some tweaks and stuff like that. So I mean, that's the same thing we did when we went to World Foods a few years back. So it works.
So as a team, you've been pretty successful recently. You've been doing your own thing. You've been walking big events, John. as a team, you just mentioned y'all went and cooked a couple weeks before, maybe a week before. Did you learn anything, or did you tweak anything that hey, this is something I can add to my little thing here that this guy's doing over here?
Oh yeah, always. I mean, I think we all do.
Right. No, that's cool.
I think James is cooking the same thing this weekend at Austin for that Open.
Nice.
He's cooking with Donald Keene, so I think he's running the same thing. I was running the same thing, and I found out my team didn't sign me up. I guess I didn't tell them they didn't sign me up for the Open. So,
son of a bitch, you don't want Champion Open there, but hey, James has the secrets, bro. Minotti's side.
James made the sauce. I mean, he'd sent me the sauce recipe, but I know he tweaked it and thinned it out and added some more of this or that, or I don't know. If I did one, I was going to do work on all poivre sauce, but I'm not doing it.
All right. Well, we'll get to your big champion walk, because I want to get both of y'all on there. Y'all were able to walk the stage at Houston. We'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about the overall experience for both of you guys. But let's bring Donnie Howard back in. We're going to have a panel tonight. You know, I don't really do this very often on the show here. We're going to have a panel of people that were just competing recently at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Worlds Championship BBQ Cook-Off. It's special, right, boys? That stage.
Yeah. Like you said earlier about still not having your voice back, today's the best mine's been since we left. Sunday, I couldn't even hardly talk at all. My wife
I
probably
like this
wasn't
right here.
that.
You know, your voice is all deep low. What are you doing? You sleeping? No, man, I'm trying to talk.
I tell you what, it was game day Saturday, and I was there, early for me. I had a 10 a.m. freaking chicken turn in. I was first turn in every round, which not happy about. But anyway, first turn in every single round. Anyway, but so we were there super early. You know me, I don't like to get there super early to do my thing. I don't show up to a normal contest. I don't wake up till 7 o'clock, and then I get my shit going. But I had to be there way earlier, and I was there. And Tuna actually came in about 8 o'clock in the morning. He was restocking the bar. He had to go and get, orange juice, all that, because they have a big ass party, right? So he's there and he's trying to talk to me. I can't understand a word he is saying. He's like, yeah, I was like, what the hell, bro? I can't understand you. And he's trying to talk to me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, bub. I can't understand you right now. So that's how the party is. And that was the final day, right? That was this. Well,
yeah.
He was there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This was Saturday morning. So you can see how it is. But just overall, before we get to the stage, John, I know you'd been there before. Donnie, had you been there as a 10D before prior to that?
That was John,
I know you were there. So you've done contests, right?
Yeah.
Tell the people that have never been to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, how different is this from a contest?
From a regular contest, multiply it by a couple thousand. San Antonio, multiply it by a couple hundred. I mean, we had I told Darlene, I was like, this weekend we are the equivalent of pop-up warriors here at Houston, even with a tent up. we are the equivalent of pop-up warriors because we have one of the smallest tents out there. But
how many guests did y'all have on Friday night? So because I know the county teams, it's way smaller, right? Y'all have maybe 25 people in there or whatnot.
Yeah, some about that. But I mean, of course, Thursday, I don't know if we had anybody because I was somewhere else, half-assing it somewhere.
You were at my camp.
And by the way, did y'all have any dents in that fencing from me and Aaron hanging on it?
Don't worry about that.
Probably.
It was rented,
probably
man.
is
It's
hanging
already
down a little
gone
bit.
back.
Oh, there's Bourbon and Blues. They had an RGC this past weekend, Bourbon and Blues. Hey, little Twisties in the house. What's up, young lady? Is she a bartender too? What is going on here?
She's not. Yes.
That's not.
She's a good one too.
It should be. She a good one. She a good one too. John,
it's one
I know
of the
you've
biggest
been there,
places that you got like all the tents, and you have like this little 8x8 section of back for all your pits and your cooking, your table. I mean, like it's the smallest. It's the biggest campground with the smallest cooking area.
Yeah.
So
I went back there where Aaron was at. It was tight. It was tight.
every space, they're 40 by 40s, but some teams have one. The county teams normally have one. Some teams have two. The big ones, the Vongs, they've got 4. Our team has 2, and they pack it in, right? So you get, we didn't oversell. It's just packed. It was perfect out there as far as the amount of wristbands we had versus space. But every, you walk another, 80 feet and you got another party. You got another 40 feet, you got another party. You got another 120 feet, you got a big ass party, right? It is just madness out there for 3 straight days. Back to back. And then they, for us cooks, for us competition cooks, it culminates on Saturday, right? That's game day for us after the Wednesday So Smoking Gooder Show party, after the Thursday party, after the Friday party. John, I know you've done it, but for people that, what's your experience, man? For people that have never been there, kind of try to describe it for us, please.
And I've been on the stage at the Royal a few times. I've never walked San Antonio or anything like that. We walked Austin a few years ago, but that stage is 10 times as big as anything, just size-wise. Just the sheer size, the height, everything to it. The most memorable part, though, is, you come up to the gate, and they check you through, and then you go in, and you go right, and you come into that little back area, and that's where everyone's at. And, I came back there the other day, and oh, goodness gracious, who was it? It was Michelle and goodness gracious, I forget who I sat there and talked to. No,
it's okay.
Doesn't surprise me that you're back. I think it was Ashley Hayfley.
Doesn't
surprise me you're back here.
First place brisket.
And I said, they said, what'd you hit, brisket? I said, no, open. But it's everything about that stage is just, I was in shock. I'm just up there. And the coolest thing was Bernie managed to make it to the railing in the front. So he was pointing at me.
Nice.
So my day was made at that point.
So talk about the anticipation, right? You turn in, you got it. I don't know if they explained to y'all how it works, but about 5:30, you start looking for banners, right? You start, getting out front of your camp and kind of doing, okay, are they coming to me? Are they doing this? What was that experience like for you guys waiting in anticipation? Aaron and I had to talk about it. We were like, Aaron was like, I don't think they're coming, bro.
We're all texting.
I'm still holding out hope, man. I cook
I
good.
just sat in the back, and I just like, you know what? If it is, it is. If it happens, it happens. And about 10 till, I was like, okay, I'm going to get a beer. And I walked up to the front, turned around, then I seen them come around the corner.
Good night, Bernie.
3 till 6,
Yeah.
So it was it's tough. It's tough when they don't stop, or it's tough, and it's great when they do stop.
Absolutely. So, Donnie, you share first, man. What was that experience like?
Well, I'd heard about it. So I was actually next door sitting out front with the Madison County guys, with Corby and Charles Kramer and Brad Smith and Cole Swearinger. And so they came around the corner. I was like, yeah, I'll probably go over and sit with my team real quick just in case, maybe we get lucky. So I'm walking over there, and no sooner than I get into our little corral, I turned around and they had walked past them, and all of them were following them. And I was like, no fucking way. No freaking way. And they came in, and when they unrolled that rib banner, I'm going to be honest, I probably never yelled LFG, the full words, as many times as I did in that little minute span.
You became Tom Brady?
Oh, dude. That's where I became hoarse. I will tell you that, because we were high-fiving so hard and yelling, and it was, I wish somebody had got it on video, because it was a hell of an experience, man. It was, I can't really put it into words how it felt.
Lesson learned. You got to have a videographer ready, bro.
Yeah,
Gotta have them ready. John, how about
Corby,
you, bro?
We got to drive by.
How was it for you?
Man, so I was in the back. In my tent, the big tent was on the left side, and I was kind of blocked off to the right. I had like a 1.5 foot gap I could see through into the tent, And so I was in the back cutting up dino ribs for dinner. And I heard everyone out front. I kind of looked to the left, and I'm like, oh, is that a – and I just kind of sat back there and just chilled. Like, and I just, I did what I do. I had my pocket full of cross pennies, and I was just started shaking it. I just started saying a little prayer. And my wife came and walked around the back. And, yeah.
It's emotional, man.
It's
unlike anything.
For sure.
My wife just gave me the biggest hug and said she was proud of me. And we walked out to see everyone in the tent, man. Everyone was losing it. Everyone was just going all, it was great.
Yeah.
I think I turned to there's a video I turned to the DJ and said, "Play Up by Forrest Frank." And I ran out the tent.
Did he play it? I hope he played it for you.
He did not.
No, he did not. He did not. We could play it for you. Again, so, and then you get, that's just them when they come in, but then you get this whole little parade to the stage, right? So people don't realize that unless you've walked it. Donnie, talk about your parade. Both of y'all, talk about y'all's experience at that parade walk. You get to have your banner. They give you your banner. You get to celebrate with your team, and then they tell you, "Hey, you got to go to the stage. Let's go. We got to go. We got to go." Right?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So I wasn't the stage walker on our team, but the parade was a trip, man. It was a trip. Those whistles and the bells, and literally you get all the bells and whistles when you're going to awards, and there is no other cook-off like that anywhere. I guarantee you there's nothing like that. That's one of a kind. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm like John, and I know Fred said there's no crying in barbecue, but my eyes were a little wet. I'm not saying I cried. I'm just saying my eyes got wet. It may have been something that blew through, some cedar or some shit. I don't know, but yeah.
I'll tell you, I got emotional my first time. That was that's a big one, man. It's big. Yeah. John, talk about your walk because you were on the stage.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. They kept telling us, like, they came at like a little after 5:30. They're like, all right, we got to be at the stage at, I think, 6:30. At 6, like, we got to go. I'm like, man, can we just have another beer? Hang out for a second? But it's so cool because everyone, we had didn't have a long walk, but I didn't have a short walk. So you're holding the banners up. Everyone's excited. Everyone around you. The people that are just there to party, they don't know what's going on. They just look at you like you're an idiot. They're like,
whatever.
Any teams that are out there, they're high-fiving you, telling you good job. And then so I got backstage, and I think it was Shadle came up, was like, "What'd you hit?" I said, "Open." He goes, "Oh man, you're getting a bow leg." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Oh, they only give out 3 banners. You're getting a bow leg for sure." I was like,
yeah. If you get an open call or a Dutch oven call and they tell you to go on stage, you're guaranteed a bow-legged. So that's good.
Yeah.
That is good. You just didn't know if it's going to be a champion one, second, or third, right? So third place gets their call, right?
No, I just literally have a pocket full of cross pennies. And I'm just shaking it, and then then you hear that first letter come out for the next one, and I'm just sitting there like, holy shit! We just did this. I point out at my guys, and just.
I was yelling, bro. I was in the crowd, bro. I was yelling for you. I was happy as all get out for you. I saw you walk. You pointed up to the sky, and you got your bow-legged H, and then it was pretty cool, man. It was really cool. Yeah, there it is, right behind you. That's pretty special. Donnie, I know you can get a banner made. I don't know if you said you weren't a walker. I don't know if you get a banner.
I got the banner.
Oh, all right, good. There it is.
But hey,
there we go.
Donnie, you can get replacement.
There you go.
There you go. I love it.
You got it.
The banners are cool this year. I was like,
they were big. I thought they were smaller.
They were big.
Cards but they were big this year, and they were.
Yeah, I think normally they're like a 3x5. It's blue and then it's white. That's what they've been for years. They changed it up a little bit. They changed it up. Shout out to Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. They did listen to this show. All of you Gooder Gang members, competition barbecue cooks. All of our input was heard by the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So shout out to Chad Lyons. He's a chairman right now. David Stone, the officer in charge. They are listening, and they are, kind of not changing, but they're tweaking, which is what we ask, right? We just want a little more transparency, which they did that. David came on the show. He was actually at the Wednesday night Pitmaster Social, talking to you guys, everybody there. He was shaking hands and meeting everybody. They definitely listen. We asked to please call out the top 10. They did that this year. They called out the top 10. So the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, I commend you guys. Thank you for listening to us. David is saying I could be an ambassador, right? So the more that we talk, I'm going to be a voice for the barbecue competition cooks, right? So, there's some things that, they do a lot of things right? They do a lot of things right, but there's different, and again, like I said on the show, like I said at the Pitmaster Social, the differences are what make Houston special, right? The tagging, the different staggered turn-in times, which I'm not a fan of, but, just the different things, and they've got a big event, and they do their own way, right? And like you said, hey, if you don't like it, you don't got to cook it, right? So that's the way it is. Yeah, don't cook it. But when you are blessed to walk that stage, it is special. You walk up there, John, you just experienced it. You walk up there. I know Aaron has to. You walk up there, you've got the NRG Stadium back there. You've got the Carnival right behind it. You have the old Astrodome there. And then you just have a sea of people. And I've never seen it that crowded. I mean, it was deep going back there for the awards. Prior to that, they had the U.S. Marine Corps band. They were entertaining. That was pretty cool. I know, John, you were backstage. You couldn't see all that, but it was really, it's just a special event with that many people and just the whole experience behind it, just the parties throughout, but culminating at a barbecue contest, walking the stage and doing that is different. It is different. Eddie says they do a lot of things right, but they do a little more things wrong. So, well, there's time.
Yeah,
at least they're listening.
You want a good spot in the crowd at that place. You better get there early.
Yeah,
100%.
I'll tell you another thing I left out that was super cool was Little Dirty Foot, Hunter Holloman found me in the crowd to give me a high five. And I love that kid, dude. He is freaking awesome. He's got his own pork rub out. He told his daddy, you need to find out where Donnie's stuff is at because I want to go get some. He texted me night before last. Texted me yesterday with Hunter with a picture of all of them and said he likes them all out of the bottle. He said he freaking loves them.
Nice. Did you see Eddie? Eddie had a comment for you, Donnie. Did you read it? It's right there on screen.
Get out of here, boy. Hard work, baby. Hard work. Blind hog find an acorn every now and then.
Every now and then, brother. Every now and then. Well, your overall, I mean, this was great, man. We talked about it.
John, what are you shaking over there, John?
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
What are you doing there, buddy? I mean, are you looking at that wall or what? He's looking at Donnie's wall of trophies over there.
I think his dog's in there. Donnie, talk about your seasonings, man. You kind of mentioned them right now, but talk about your seasonings. They seem to be taking off. I'm proud of you, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, we did it on our own for about 2.5 years, hitting farmers markets and just hustling, and doing everything face to face. And started out the first 3 we made were basically to offset competitions, which at that time we were only doing like 3 a year. We hadn't even done any sanctioned events. Well, we did one. We did an outlaw in West, which actually was the very first time I met Aaron, and this was like 2 or 3 years ago. And so anyway, this was after the burnt drum. So anyway, started out with a stainless steel.
He was already president.
Yeah. Starting out with a stainless steel bowl, then we started mixing them in bus tubs, and then November. So from July to November, I was dealing with co-packers, trying to get them dialed in, and and on top of that, still making them myself to keep up. And so finally in November, we got 4 of them. I have 8, 4 of them through the co-packer. We're in like 13, 14 stores right now. I've got 3 more that I'm talking to Friday. That's pretty much a go already. Then I have 4 that I'm talking to out of state. And so, yeah, man, it's taken off. We I just got, when I came back home from Houston, I had 2 samples in the mailbox of our next 2 that we're hoping to get out, which one is our black beef, twisted beef, and then our twisted reel, which is our seafood, which a lot of people on the trail are using it for opens and things of that nature. And some of them are using it as injections in their chickens. So
very nice. Very nice. Well, congratulations
I will say,
on the business.
If you'd have told me 6 months ago that we would be where we're at this fast, I'd have called you a liar.
Very
I
nice.
mean, everybody knows on here, what happened at CBA's. And then that's South San Antonio or South Austin there, buddy. East Austin.
I
Anyway,
I thought you just stuck it in the washer and you just tumble dry.
Yeah, right. And then fuck, I forgot where I was at now. Thanks, Eddie. Leave it to Eddie. Crap, I forgot what was that.
You're good. You're good. John Tyrna he's got a line of seasonings as well. Tyrna, talk about your seasonings before we start talking about the chopping block meat pimping.
I made seasonings just to sell at the store because people always ask what we use. I mean, they're pretty simple. Bernie made his. We found one that he liked, but it was just very spicy. And so we just kind of tried to kind of spin off of, kind of get those base flavors without the notes. And then I wanted a spicier one, so I added more stuff to it. Some chili pekin flakes, some jalapeno flakes. We got 5 of them. I mean, I sell most of
I like it.
Stores.
Talk about La Negra, bro.
Negra, that's my coarse salt, pepper, garlic, with charcoal in it.
Eddie's on it tonight, man. He's ready.
Eddie is on it tonight. All right, so you are a meat pimp, bro. Talk about your meat business, chopping block out of Webster, and you're stationed in Victoria, Texas. Where's most of it shipped from? Or where I know you're in Victoria, so you're trimming in Victoria, right? Oh, Webster?
Yeah, I go up to Webster. So Form delivers all my rosewoods and stuff to Webster. I get them in and trim them up. And then anything coming to Victoria gets trucked home. I mean, if you ever look in the bed of my truck, there's always 3 or 4 150-plus quart coolers back there. So I bring them back down here. I've got, I think, there's only like 7 or 8 on order down here this week. We did 37 or 38 in Webster this week.
Nice. But you are able, so if you're interested, Ty, just put the link up there, tcbmeats.com.
Yeah, as long as we got your order by noon on Monday, it's ready to go.
Noon on Monday. So you do have, so talk about the briskets, man. You got the Rosewood Wagyus. What else? What other type of briskets do you carry?
We get some snakes now and then. They're just, to be honest, they're too expensive coming to me to turn around and make 12 cents to sell them to my sponsored guys. It's just not. Yep. And you get 1 or 2 in a case. Sometimes it's useless. And I can't do something with a brisket that I'm paying almost $11 a pound for and justify it. So we're working on that.
Wow.
We're going back and forth with the ladies over at Snake River trying to get some stuff figured out. And then rib-wise, we're doing a lot of Prairie Fresh Primes and Naturals. Same with my collars. We do those. And West Creek out of the Victoria store. A lot of guys up there like those West Creeks. I've had some luck with them before. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Isn't Allegiance and West Creek the same thing? The same company? Allegiance and West Creek? Yeah. I mean, I think it's trying the pork bus versus ribs, right? No, we've been using those for years.
Yeah.
I know you're also cooking. You're also selling the Bell and Howell chickens.
Yeah, the Bell and Evans chickens.
Bell and
the
Evans.
only chickens.
Bell and Howell. Bell and Howell's an electronics company. Bell and Evans chicken. There it is, right there.
Out of the top 10 on the stage in Houston, 5 or 6 were all my chickens.
Are you serious?
It's like that every year. Those Bell and Evans, for some reason, make their way out there.
Damn it, boy.
That's what we cook, Bell and Evans.
Okay.
They're damn good birds, man.
They're good birds. Nice white skins, man. They were very tasty. I mean, I'm a Naturals from HEB. That's what I normally use. But every now and then, the guys from Dallas, Fort Worth, they know we're going to a comp together. They'll say, "Hey, Aaron, you want me to stop by Central Market or wherever they got them from?" And they'll get them Bell Evans. It'll be 4 or 5 in that 4.5 pound range, and they'll bring them up here. We'll freeze them. But those are damn good chickens. Damn good chickens.
Oh, they're unlike anything else. And so I've even got, at first I wasn't cooking their wings. I was cooking some little bit bigger wings. For the one cook, I cooked some new wings for MG Farms up there in Weimar. I mean, they came out like rubber. I thought I had the best chicken box ever. They were just rubber. So I started cooking the Bell and Evans ones, and I just had to tweak it. Because when you're doing them little nuggets, they're great for it. But you can only cook them for about 45 minutes total, if that. 30 minutes unwrapped and about 15 minutes wrapped. They're done.
On average, look at Eddie. I see you, Eddie. On average, what are the sizes of the Bell and Evans birds?
In winter, we see them at 3.5. Like I'm cooking a 3.8 at Austin this weekend.
Ooh, that seems small to me. I don't know about you guys.
4.5 is pretty darn big to us. Every once in a while, you'll get a 4.6 or a random 4.8. The other day, we got a 5.2, I think. Which is, I can tell you that because it's that random. But
yeah,
we get a lot of 4.2s to 4.5s.
Well, you go to HEB, you're struggling to find a 4.7, right? They're big birds over there.
Every now and then you might find like a 4.45 or a 4.7, 4.8. I think it's like a 4.9 or a 5.2, 5.6. I mean, you got to do some cutting the rib bones out, maybe a tenderloin, get it to fit in there sometimes. So. It's
are y'all still half chicken in it?
Yep.
Aaron,
you turned in 2 halves at Houston.
Did you fit in 2 halves?
Yeah, I did.
2 halves.
Aaron did 2.
I did 1. We did 1 half. CBAs we usually do half and wings.
I saw a beautiful spatchcocked bird. I don't remember who posted it. Somebody had a beautiful spatchcock bird at Houston. Just sitting in there. It was a whole bird.
Buddy
Pretty
Northrup, Buddy Northrup, 18th place.
18. Oh, that was his bird. Oh, that was your bird, AAron.
Nice.
Sexy.
Nice. Team no wingtip, baby.
Hell yeah.
Just 2 scissoring birds.
I like it. I actually kept my wingtip this weekend just because it was Houston.
What? Well, we tagged the wingtip, right? We went in between there, tagged it.
That's what I tagged. I tagged, and I was gonna do the same thing. I was like, you know what? It's Houston. Don't do anything different, ladies and gentlemen. Just take a lesson from me.
Stick to your guns.
Don't fucking
stick to your guns.
Don't stick with with the one that brought you there, right? And that's on me. Coach speak. That was on me. I take full responsibility for that one for sure.
I saw him in the comments. Big Ashley Heffling with that killer first place brisket this past weekend too.
He had a big first place brisket. Yes, he did. Aaron, what were you doing in that photo, bro?
You remember the cameraman said, "Yell, y'all aren't being loud enough," and I went, "Woo!" And y'all were all smiling, but he was like, "Come on, give me some excitement." So I yelled. That's the picture he chose, or you chose. Fucker.
Don't eat it. Yeah, that's the one I chose right there. That's a good one, though.
Could have got my mouth shut, a fly falling in or something.
You don't see it back there, but Aaron's twisted my arm, making me drink another beer.
I had him in a pretty good shoulder lock, man. I mean, it was almost. I had made all half round it,
Hey, real quick, let me back up to the Wednesday night show. Y'all were both there. Did y'all have tacos?
Oh, those quesadillas were out of this world.
Golly. I was told to try a quesadilla. I didn't do one.
I didn't know they were doing quesadillas. I did 3 tacos.
Oh,
I was walking up there and someone goes, "Get the quesadilla." And I go, I'll have the quesadilla. He goes, you want tacos too? I said, yeah. So I had a quesadilla, 2 tacos. I was good.
I didn't get in until 10 Wednesday, so I missed it.
If people were there at the party, put it in the comments. If you had a taco, put it in the comments. Tuna's he contacted me Monday. It's like, bro, I'm struggling right now. You want to talk about next year already? He's like, do y'all want to do tacos again, or y'all want to do something different? I'm like, no, get the fucking tacos back. Everybody is talking about them damn tacos.
Somebody said, dude, these tacos are legit, man. They're like damn good. So I just walked over there and I said, I'll take one. He goes, which one? I said, one of everything. And he goes, one of everything? I said, yeah, load them up. You want, and so we got over there, little taco bar. And I started eating them. I was like, holy crap, man. These are legit. These are good. These are about as good as West Texas, man.
There's one of my Aaron got
we got
jokes.
some good taco spots out here, man. Got a little mix of everybody. Got a little
Aaron
Louisiana, a little Arkansas,
jokes,
a little
bro.
Mexico, a little New Mexico. We got it all.
Aaron got jokes. Brian, that's my teammate. He's part of a Half-Ass Cookers. That's the man behind the bar. That's the guy you want to know right there, Brian Underwood.
Oh, yeah.
911.
It is very good.
911.
He was hooking it up.
Yes, he was. That's the name of the company that was making them tacos. My goodness, they were amazing. And so, yeah, Tuna's like, do you want to do those again or try something different? Like, no, those again, just add a little more. And he's like, all right, we'll get some more next year. Again, they made me look good. The lighting, the sound crew over there.
How's he want me to say quesadilla again?
They were absolutely awesome, bro. So
Eddie, you ain't gonna
anything
get
else?
some Texas Red on Saturday morning if you keep it up.
Oh, Texas Reds, baby. All right, real quick before we wrap up HLSR, and then we'll come back and we'll do. If you guys are wanting, I do want to hear your Mount Rushmores, boys, because I don't know we've heard that yet from either of you guys. I want to hear your Mount Rushmore, your barbecue homies, and then I think producer Ty has some maybe some boxes. Ty, do you got any?
Oh yeah, we got some.
All right, we got some. And then Ty's going to do the wrap-up recap and the upcoming events segment. I got to cue them up. So boys and girls, let's bring them back up here real quick, Ty, if they've got anything to add about Houston. Of course, you're going to be able to talk some more after this, but if y'all want to have anything else to add about Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Little twist, you get him. Get him, girl.
Got her eye on him.
A little twisty.
Yes, I am making a gallon. Okay, so at CBA, Bill had asked, Purvis had asked, he said, hey, man, everybody gets a Texas Red, but I don't ever get one. And he goes, can you make one non-alcoholic? And Eddie just brought it up because my boy there doesn't drink anymore. And so I make my Texas Reds, but I've also made a gallon of non-alcoholic Texas Reds.
Awesome.
So if you're not a drinker, then we got you covered. And if you're a drinker, we got you covered. So they'll be there. They'll be at the Champions Row on Saturday morning.
AAron Lesley, a man of the people.
Right. I know, Aaron, you drink,
man, and I never thought about it until Bill said something. I was like, you know what, man, that makes completely sense because a lot of guys don't drink, but they want to be able to have one and be able to socialize with it. So, yeah, we're gonna fix them up.
I love that idea. I'm gonna sneak.
John,
I
went over to Buns and Roses or whatever the hell it was called. Middle of the day Friday to go pick up my little order that I had, and freaking Aaron's running a damn chicken class back there on a Jambo.
Well, if you were smart, you would have stayed and watched.
I was eating.
Yeah, I mean,
he
it was actually
like
cooked that
he was just staring, eating like that.
That was Jambo's first time to cook on a drum, and he was like,
"Really,
man, that tastes good." It was his first time, so he's pretty excited about trying to learn some new tricks on those drums. So.
Absolutely. Gooder gang, don't go anywhere. Ty's going to give the wrap-up recap, the upcoming event segment. We're going to hear Donnie Howard's. We're going to hear Donnie Howard's and John Tyrna's Mount Rushmore and barbecue homies, and then we're going to do some rate my boxes, and then we'll get out of here because it is Wednesday night. It's already 9:15. Ty will be on for about 5 minutes. Boys and girls, the panel here, y'all got about 5 minutes to go kick the tires. Ty, get in here, my man.
I'm here, brother.
You enjoying this conversation? What have you?
It's a good panel. This is the good stuff. The picture that you put on of the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show stage, and just the ambiance that goes on there. I love it for you guys. I'm sorry I didn't get to make the show last week, but feeling much better this week.
Ty, you were there. You were still behind the scenes, and I appreciate it. We would have loved to have you out there, man. Next year, for sure, you're going to bring it. All right, Ty's going to do the wrap-up recap in the upcoming events segment, and I am going to go kick the tires myself, and I'll be right back. Y'all got producer Ty, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. In the Live Oak County Fair Barbecue Cook-Off, the grand champion was Colin McElrath with Texas Barbecue Bash, and the RGC was Roman Garcia and Patrick Rodriguez with Lowen Show. Over in the IBCA, the grand champion of the 13th annual Burning Meat Barbecue Cook-Off was Gerald Johnson with Burning My Money. The RGC was Randall Kendrick with Hideaway Ranch Cookers. Over in KCBS, the Barbecue and Brew Festival, the grand champion was B-Mac and Barbecue, and the RGC was Meat Candy Cube. Over at the Mission Farms King of the Farm KCBS event, the grand champion was Rooters and Tooters out of Tennessee. I met them at the Jack Daniels, and I hear their name all the time now. I'm starting to be able to know who the KCBS team. Shout out to Jim Lee for bringing a premier event right here to the Houston area with the Danny Dietz every September. Right on with it. Mission Farm King of the Farm, the grand champion was again Tooters, RGC, Bourbon and Blues Barbecue. I think we saw them in the comments earlier. All right, that'll do it for the wrap-up recap. Let's get over to the upcoming events. In Champions Barbecue Alliance, the Walnut Springs Rattlesnake Roundup at Walnut Springs, that's the state championship. Barbecue Austin, that's what everybody's talking about. You heard AAron Lesley be on Champions Row in Austin, Texas. Should be a world championship, but I think it's one of the 5 majors is what people are saying now, and it's a state championship. Freedom Fest at Concan, Texas, state championship. And then IBCA, the 22nd annual Triple Heat Barbecue Cook-Off in Kennedy, Texas. That's a state championship. The Brews, Use, and Barbecue. I just saw the social media for this, so check that out. The Brews, Use, and Barbecue in San Angelo, Texas. That's a state championship. And the Rosenberg Masonic Lodge Scholarship over in Beeville, Texas, which is a state championship. In the KCBS, I got the Sip and Swine, but you can go to kcbs.us for all of those. But the Sip and Swine is going on in Lawrenceville, Georgia. And I think that's all we have going on this week. Is Rob back yet? Rob is getting ready. But I really appreciate you Gooder Gang. Appreciate all the feedback I get when you send me your boxes. So if you do, after we do the Mount Rushmore here and Barbecue Homie, I think we're going to do some boxes. So send those boxes for Rate My Box to Martin Ty Cobb on Facebook. Hit me up on Messenger, and we're going to get Rob back in here.
You already wrapped it up, Ty?
Yeah. Good slides today. I could read them. I didn't have to get up over like an old grandpa.
They were big. That's how we do it here, Ty. We do it big. Belle Clark said, "Great job, Ty. You did an amazing job." Ty,
Belle's one of the people that's on my Mount Rushmore. She She got me into barbecue and kind of this show as well.
Yes, she did. She's great. I got to see her for a little while on Thursday night. It was a good time for sure. Ty, you're amazing. Thank you very much. You are a very welcome a part of this show because you are amazing. You keep us in line. You keep us. What did I do? There we go. See, Ty didn't do that. I did that. All right. We are going to bring our co-host back for the evening. What kind of tacos were they? Chicken. They were beef. They were pastor. What's up, bitches? They had corn tortillas. They had flour tortillas. They had all the fixings there. It was great. And then I didn't have a quesadilla, but those things were apparently good. What you got in the cup, Aaron? You got a little brown water?
Well, yeah, there's like this much Jim Beam and that much Diet Sprite. So you see, there's like where the S stops is where the Sprite starts.
Did you? I know Aaron's a big Miller Lite drinker. I am as well.
I am. I do.
When I went to Smoking on the Rio, I I visited Roddy in Kingsville, Texas. Checked out his new HTO store that they're building, him and Sarah. Shout out to Roddy.
It's getting close.
Getting close. It's getting up there. And I went to the Walmart in Kingsville and had to take a pit stop over there. I had to go kick the tires over there. I had to do more little kick the tires, if you know what I'm saying. But even though I left there and I went I needed beer to go to Smoking on the Rio, and they had something I'd never seen before. It was Miller Lite, but it was Miller Extra Light. And so I'm not really worried about calories, but the alcohol content was a little.
Is it like the MGD 64 back when it first came out? Or Ultras? There's like
it's not. No.
It's like low.
No. That tastes completely different. This tastes like Miller Lite. I'm not drinking it tonight, but this tastes like Miller Lite, but it's less alcohol per volume, right? So it's 4.2. That was 2.8. Meaning,
okay.
You know how we do it at contests. Maybe how we do it at
so
contests.
we'll go to Eddie. Is that considered non-alcoholic beer?
It's not non-alcoholic. It's not non-alcoholic. It's still alcohol, but it's less alcohol. You can drink more of them. I'm just saying, and not feel stupid, right? So
I'd have to do that.
Anyway, I'm encouraging everybody to check out Miller Extra Light because I want to go in your camp and drink Miller Extra Light. So if you're a Miller Lite drinker, check that out. I did see it in the HEBs. You can get it now. So it's a thing now. So you can get out there. It's not bad. It tastes just like Miller Lite. You cannot tell.
I tell you what, that old Ty gets sexier as he gets older. Do you see that? He just gets better good look. He just gets sexier and sexier every damn day.
Ty's dropping LBs, bro. He's he's doing his thing.
You're talking about me. I had to go use the bathroom.
I told him at the jacket, I said, damn, he's looking good, man. I mean, Ty's looking good. He's slimming down a little bit. His face and his jaw. I was like, damn, this guy's getting sexy. Look at Bo flexing.
Tattoo down there.
Yeah. I don't have a tattoo.
I'm 50 years old. I'm a grandfather. I got 6 kids. My youngest daughter, who got married last year, is about to have a baby. So about to be a grandson or grandfather twice. So life's good, man. And I get to spend Wednesdays with you fuckers. This is fun as hell.
Granddaddy Ty, 6 kids.
Dropping the F-bomb. That's good.
6 kids. My goodness. That's a
kids.
Champ. That's a champ.
That's
right
like
there.
my 3 girls, but 8 grandbabies. It's like, I mean, that's on that same line. So, Rob, you'll be there. It's okay. Just hold in there. It'll be all right.
Bro, I just went to a high school baseball game. I'm okay for a little bit.
I'm just saying it is. You'll know what I'm talking about.
All right, let's do that's my buddy. He's the same age as me. In fact, he's like 5 months older than me. He's like, he keeps telling me we're the same age. He has like 8 grandkids. I'm like, bro, you have 8 grandkids. And this was like 4 years ago. I said, oh, my kids are not even in high school yet. We're not the same, bro. You're good. You are good. All right, let's do this. Let's bring the guests back on. We got Donnie Howard from Twisted D Cookers and John Turner from the Chopping Block. There he is right there. John's doing business right there. He's like, all right, how much meat do you need? I'll get it delivered. You got to come to the back alley though, and it'll be in a black bag.
Cash only, or silver or gold. That's it.
Hey, I got to give a shout out to John in Cuero. He saved my ass. That big double. I opened my pork and it was like. I texted him. I said, "Dude, have you left yet?" He goes, "No." He goes, "What do you need?" I was like, "I need some monies." He goes, "I think I got you covered. I'm not for sure. I may have to." I was like, "I don't give a shit. Just I need something."
I'll tell you what, that Cuero
showed up.
Ass beat. It was hot. It was humid. Oh man!
Well, I played golf too that day.
I don't like that humidity crap. That air you can wear crap everybody talks about. And I don't want that. I want that dry desert I have here.
That was a great cook, man. That was a great cook.
I had a good time at Cuero. That was a good one. Got me a turtle box out of that one. John, you're about to tell a story when I was saying drop the bags in the back and don't say that. What were you going to say?
And I had a guy call in Tuesday morning and want to order 10-point flats. Like I placed brisket orders. Like I placed the order. I cut off at noon and about 12:05. Sarah's got the count. I placed orders. This guy calls in wanting 10 extra briskets, and I'm like, mean, all my cases were 65, 70 pounds this week. So I said, man, there's a chance. And man, somehow I got every single one of them. He needed six chickens, 8 ribs, and 10 briskets. And I pulled it out of my ass today.
Nice. There's my boy Tuna right
There's
there.
the Tuna man.
Put his comment back
There's
up there.
the big Tuna man.
Tuna opened up, like I said, guys. He did this for you guys. He opened up the bar. He brought the tacos on. They had us on stage with the video board with the DJ. He's doing it right for us. And give y'all if you have any comments, if y'all are there, give him a shout out right now. Tuna win right there. You can spell it Tuna. Facebook got on him. It's like, that's not your name. You're Tune on win right there. But Tuna is what we call him. I used to play softball. Tuna. I used to play softball with Tuna. That's how we met back in the day. Boy, hit him.
Tuna. That was a hell of a party Thursday, brother.
Oh, we played on 300-foot softball fields, and he hit one halfway up a light pole. That man could mash back in the day. Absolutely. That's my boy Tuna. Anyway, all right. So we just talked about Houston. We talked about y'all seasonings, John, your seasonings, and your meat company. AAron is our co-host, but you have a well-known line of seasonings. Aaron, plug your stuff real quick before we move along, man.
Man, just Texas Oil Dust, man. You know, it's dip it and drip it, baby. It's just. Look, I've been blessed. I started off with a catering company, and I made a rub, and it just kind of took off. And I made another rub, and it took off. And then I made another rub, and it just kind of went on. But man, I love you guys. You guys are supportive, and everybody. I mean, I got in before. This is 2011 or 12, so I got in before the rub craze and COVID and all the kind of things happening. So I've had good luck with everything, and it's always been good. But you know, Oil Dust and Wildcatter and Black Gold, you name it, Calcutta. You know, I mean the chickens, the everything we can possibly do, we have something for it. But I really appreciate that, and thanks for y'all being a big supporter and allowing me to be hanging around with you guys. So y'all are good. I get to see all these guys like Donnie and Vincent and Kevin. I can see all these guys kind of coming up and doing their thing with rubs, and it's nice to see the enthusiasm and the excitement. At the same time, they're taking what they used to use and what they know and what they want to flair, and it creates a whole new lineup. So it's really good. And there's a lot of different flavors out there. So thank you all very much for your support.
Aaron, I got to give you some shout out for being an ambassador, bro. You've taught a lot of people without even asking for anything. I know you have classes out there. Someone said take the class. Burley said take the class. Second place ribs. He is just a great ambassador for barbecue. He will share everything. He'll give you anything even if he is like, man, I only got this much, but here you can have it because he'll make work. He'll make work.
Well, tell Brian. I mean, Brian can hear me, but dip it, drip it's on my barbecue sauce. That's one of my dip it, drip it, and I mean it's a slogan. You know, it's trademarked. It's part of the thing, but
I like it.
I mean, it's just it's one of those things that, you know, when you dip it, you drip it everywhere, and it's like, you know, God dang, making a mess, somebody's cleaning you up, you know, whatever. So it's man, it's a solid day, and I love it. But I love watching everybody. But used to it was a secret. Now everybody helps everybody, you know. And I mean, hell, you and I, Rob, me, Paul, we did the first bag to box. I mean, it was that was. I know it might have hurt my class a little bit, you know, and us doing chicken has and wings and all that kind of stuff. But and Paul eating all the wings, you know, before I ever got him in a box or when I got him in a box. But that's my best buddy, you know, that's my best friend. So you guys are awesome, man, and I've loved to support this show, and Rob's been a great friend for a long time, and Bernie. I mean, shit, you know, everything, Tyrna, John, Donnie, everybody. I see all the new things coming out, and it's exciting because no one's giving up on barbecue, and it just means it's gonna live forever.
There you go. Tuna says he's counting down. He's 360 till the next one. Tuna, give us a break, bro. We're good.
Hey, tripas. We want some tripas and lingua next year. Tripas and lingua. Extra crispy on the tripas, but lingua. Come on, Tuna. Some lingua.
There we go.
You know, tacos, man. Yeah, we can do some barbecue too, but
tacos.
All right.
I mean, you know, 5 or 6 categories, man.
Shout out to Half Fast Cookers, Tuna Win, Todd, everybody involved with that. They
amazing. Got a solid tent. That tent was very open. And if you need a bouncer for the bartender's gate, me and Donnie, we sign up next year. You know,
y'all know the partying, right? Before we move along. Half-Fast Cookers did get their name called on the stage They won the Bar Olympics at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. There's a competition inside the competition to where they went and did some bar things. You know, they had somebody like our father and son team, Jeff Taggart and his son Jordan. Jordan was blindfolded, and Jeff had to tell him, you know, how to build something, and then they did something with a dolly and stuff. They won the Bar Olympics. They were the first award on Saturday night that was up there on stage. So Half Fast Cookers, amazing team, amazing event. And this is, I think, their 17th or 18th year of doing this thing. So they're a well-oiled machine nowadays. So
did anybody turn in Bloody Mary contest at was it 11:30 or something like that?
They have one.
They did. I turned the Texas Reds in, but I don't know how anybody did because no information was ever seen. So if anybody has the information, please put it in the comments. I would love to know how the old Texas Reds did. I think they do that just so they can pass out Bloody Marys at their tent. But
yeah, when I saw 64 ounces of what you had to turn in, I was like,
64.
I don't know. I'm drinking that.
We're hoping for the
bottle,
cleanest tent.
No, we're not. And I poured it in there, put it in the freezer. It didn't freeze, so there was alcohol in it. And then we took that jug, and we had 2 minutes. Well, like Jamie Gear goes, "Hey, anybody turn in the Bloody Marys?" Like, oh crap! And then we're all looking at the paper, like, "Where's it at?" Well, it's one camp over or one row over. So they haul butt, they get over there, they turn it in, they come back with a ticket, but we don't know. Like, we never found out who the results were. Like, you know, who might have been. You
won $1,000.
Bloody Mary King.
You won $1,000.
Well, I didn't win 1,000, but I mean, somebody won it. I just don't know who it is. I'd love to know. Just curious.
Brian says HLSR still trying to fix the result. I don't know.
Tuesday,
however,
right, Brian? Just be on Tuesday.
However, all right, guys, let's put HLSR in the back. We've talked about it.
It's gone.
Great event.
It's
Love it. Y'all guys walk. Congratulations.
Talk about that stone wall up there, and
it was awesome.
The Stone Mountain, you know, with all the faces, the Mount Rushmore.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk around Rushmore's, guys, because you know, it's already 9:30. Excuse me, it's 9:30. We're gonna
dang,
talk about
Rushmore.
Rushmore.
Oh shit!
It's 9:30. I'm gonna let Donnie and John, y'all know how we do here. These are 4 people on your Mount Rushmore, people that either have helped you along the way, you respect in barbecue, maybe people you looked up to, whatever it may be. These are people on your own personal Mount Rushmore. Help you along the way here. So we're doing the Mount Rushmore. Who wants to go first? Who's ready?
I've done it before. I don't remember what I did before, though.
Well, you can do it again. But Donnie, go ahead. You seem to be ready. I think Donnie's looking at notes down there. He's ready.
I'm scribbling. Well, first of all, my Mount Rushmore, I would have to.
You're good. Go.
Okay. I would have to start off with my pops because he owned 2 barbecue restaurants when I was growing up and actually planted that seed. Well, at the beginning he planted the seed, but he planted the barbecue seed too. And I've just always loved barbecue, man. I've always loved the barbecue. Like I said, I started barbecue in the early 2000s. Got out of it while the kids were in high school. I'm with Ty. I'm part of the 6 Dad clan, the 6 Kid clan. Little Twisty is the youngest of 6. And I have 7 with 8 on the way.
Damn.
Grands. And so I'm gonna go with my pop. Phil. Me and Phil are pretty tight. We actually hunt together. He's helped me a lot with my seasoning stuff as far as getting it off the ground and the co-packing and things of that nature. I mean, dude, this is tough, dude, because you got so many freaking people that help you along the way. Like you said, like Aaron said earlier, today is totally different than 2006, you know. Alonzo Cantu, man, so this past June of this last year, I called him and Phil and I was like, look, I'm gonna run my stuff for the first time on everything by itself and see what happens. And Rob, you were there. No chicken call, no rib call. Boom, first pork, boom, first brisket. So I called that a successful day, and we've been doing it ever since. And then my 4th one would have to be Big Sexy AAron.
No bullshit,
dude. He gives me help all the time, bro. I mean,
I can't believe that.
Dude, you're always there for me. Always.
Well, that makes me that tears me up a little bit because I mean,
I'm gonna tell you the thing that I remember about hitting that brisket at CBA's was the first big sumbitch that came and gave me a hug.
Ain't nothing better than a first place brisket call, and I mean
that's because you were in the bathroom together.
I didn't make it to the bathroom. That was the problem.
I happened to be hugging your wife or just talking with her at the time, and then the music came on. It was so I'm y'all's good luck charm now. So that's
so that was funny because she was wrapped up in a blanket, had a blanket on top of her, had her phone in her lap. No sooner than I could yell "Holy!" and turn around, I saw blankets midair, phone midair, and she was screaming, and it just mayhem after that, dude. That's all I remember.
You know, support is support, no matter. Even at Cooking for Cowboy, when he won first place brisket, it went no call 10, no call 10. All of a sudden, here comes the brisket, and boom, the last call. And I got that same call in 23, you know, and it tore me up. I mean, my grandson and everything, but you got it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Man, this is huge, man, because I mean it's the same thing for me. No call, then bam. You know, you get that first. You get that last call.
I had a 7th rib that day. I had a 7th rib that day.
Well, you might have, but I remember first place brisket. Hey, man, we all drinking at the awards. We're all doing our stuff, man. But I mean, you got that first place call, and it was a huge day. So where is that buckle?
That was my first buckle.
Serge keeps asking, "Where's that buckle? You know, where's that buckle at?"
Burkle, man. Somebody.
I did say Burkle, yeah.
All right, here we go. Before you go to your barbecue homies, gift shop. You get one in the gift shop. They almost made it on the mountain. Who's in the gift shop?
Uncle Bill.
Uncle Bill Purvis.
What about the gumball? Where's Eddie's gumball?
That's coming.
That's at the homies.
Oh, okay.
That's after homies. Alonzo Cantu's watching. What's up, Alonzo? How are you, bro?
Yeah.
He's watching.
Alonzo,
right
did you catch that, Alonzo? You're on the freaking Mount Rushmore, dog.
He's giving you kisses, bro. Giving you besses.
Come on. I got black hearts. What the hell?
All right. John Tyrna, chopping block. Let's hear it.
Of course, probably given my barbecue dad, James Minotti, will be up there.
Solid dude, man.
Dude, I think from the day I met him, he came in and was like, hey, you know, he was early on. You know, I started cooking competition barbecue because I had so many crazy guys come to my store. I need to dig through these ribs. I need the perfect this. You guys are idiots. Like, I don't understand. This shit's crazy. And so finally, I think I got one of the cooks, like, let some of my guys and me come out to the Kima Elks Lodge and do a cook-off. And I'm like, okay. I still think these guys are crazy, but I can kind of see, you know, why they would be upset if something wasn't right. You know, I can understand. You know, my outlook kind of changed at that point, and then when I did Turkey Fest, I was like, okay, I kind of like this crap. But James, I mean, from the moment I met him, it's, you know, we've been pretty tight. We've traveled all over the country together. My kids call him, you know, Paul. His wife is Cece, you know.
Yeah.
So James, Uncle Bill, as always. I mean, I trim all Bill's briskets for him. I talk to him at least, you know, once or twice a week usually. I run some of his products. Big advocate of the brisket wrap and then chicken injection. Anything you need, he's always got a linen ear and tell you
what's up, Kevin.
Back up something that you know you've changed, because to be honest, I like to change stuff. I don't ever like keeping things the same.
Nice.
After that, Rob, you know, me and Rob kind of developed over the last, you know, year, a pretty cool relationship. We talk.
You're gonna make me tear up now, John.
About the same, you know. Hey Rob, I need help on this. Hey John, I need help on this. You know. When you walked that brisket in San Antonio, I was so darn pumped for you.
That was awesome, bro. Thank you.
You know, even though I didn't manage to walk that day, but man, it was like I did. You know? I get it like that too, because when when I trim my guys' meat, or I know what their brisket looks like, or I help them.
You're invested. You're invested.
It's a win for everybody.
100%.
And then finally on top being old AAron. I mean, I've been running Oil Dust since day one. I'm a big advocate for Bullseye and Wildcatter, Porcutta. I mean, I can call Aaron. I called him a few weeks ago. I'm like, man, I just realized I'm cooking this weekend. I don't have anything I'm running usually. What am I doing in my ribs? He's like, oh man, let me help you out.
I love that we have that.
He calls it. I get it, man. If John's like, hey man, what do you think? Here it is. This is what I do. He's like, okay, and he run with it. You know, I don't know what he does in the background. I've never cooked with him. I know I've cooked beside him. Especially, remember we went to El Paso for that the World Food Championship at Famous Dave's. You know, he's over there doing his thing. I'm over doing my thing. I'm working my ass off, but I'm a one-person team, and they've got like 4 or 5 people over here, you know, doing their thing. So, and these guys get the calls. I'm like, God, you got your stuff in there? Like, yeah, but I'm getting my ass kicked by myself, and these guys have a team. But he, I mean, it's just John has been ever since he took over everything with the chopping block, he has been just spot on. Got a question? He's on the phone. What do you think? Got a phone. Hey, here's my ideas. What do you think? You know, and he just kind of goes. So there's a lot of phone calls in the background with a lot of people, but you just got to make it smooth and you just got to make it flavorful. But he has his own entity of thinking that just kind of blows my mind a little bit. He's doing a food truck and the meat shop and the barbecue competitions. He's kind of got his own little deal like I did, the same kind of thing. So it's good to talk to him when he does that stuff.
You know what I love about hearing these, you know, barbecue Mount Rushmores and homies and stuff like that is you realize that, you know, like we have like we call each other, right? We have networks. There's other groups of people that have their own networks and like that, and they're all working together and doing stuff like that. So get yourself a homie, get yourself some people that you bounce ideas off of and bounce, you know, techniques off of. And hey, I experienced this and this and that, you know, get yourself a group that does that, or latch on to one, whatever, you know. So anyway,
but we appreciate the feedback and they appreciate the talking about. So, I mean, it's like, you know, we get some answers and they get some answers. We get some questions. I mean, everybody benefits.
Barbecue's a living,
breathing thing. Unless you text Rob, it'll be 6 hours.
I get back to you.
It might be a couple of days, Donnie, but I want to say this, you know, I mean, and I think when all of it gets done, the people that really do want to make sure somebody succeeds, they will communicate back and forth, right? They will have it, they will communicate, and it was just kind of like boom, there it is. So I think everybody has a good answer, everybody has a good solution, they have a good problem. It's finding out who do you trust to give you the good solution and tell the problem to. If you can do that and you trust them, you're going to have a good day.
You're good. All right, let's go. Who's in the gift shop, John? Almost made it on the mountain.
Corby Simpkins.
Corby.
Dude, Corby.
Doodle Q.
Corby don't cook all the time, but I tell you what, I probably talk to at least once or twice a week on the phone. And
there's Corby on the left, ladies and gentlemen. There's Corby left, from left to right. Corby, Tuna, AAron, Rob, and Donnie. There we go.
I'm telling you, man. And I remember Corby when they first kind of got started. It's crazy, but he just kind of like one of those guys that just slides in. You never even saw him show up. He just showed up and bam, there he is.
And dude, he's the first person that ever sent me something. And I will support that man. He's the first person to ever send me a bottle of seasoning. Be like, hey man, I want you to, I know you're using this. Here you go. And I mean, I talk to him at least once or twice a week. On the way home from every competition, that's who I'm calling.
Damn, I feel bad now. I mean, I haven't talked to John from cook-off to cook-off. I don't know, man. I mean, I feel bad, man. I mean, and I hear we don't do a lot of talking. In West Texas, we don't talk on the phone a lot, right? We don't do a lot of talking. We just show up and everybody hangs out, does their thing, right? I'm getting like, damn, man, maybe I need to start calling John and, you know, I mean, Donnie. I need to start being more vocal.
Cricket Wireless.
I answer every time I call.
Jealous, man. I'm all jealous.
I'll I like this. All right, we got the barbecue homies and the gumball. Look at that. We got the bullhorn helmet in the corner. Look at Ty doing some work over here. I like it. All right, Donnie Howard, who's your barbecue homie? And then the gumball is, the barbecue, like Eddie said, if your barbecue homie don't answer, who else you calling right after that?
Well, damn sure ain't Eddie because he never answers.
I texted him.
So everybody knows.
He never responded.
Eddie never answers.
Everybody knows pretty much my homie is Charles Kramer, Lone Star Smokestacks.
Yeah, buddy.
Heck yeah.
We're usually set up next to each other. We actually are doing 2 caterings tomorrow together. But yeah, the gumball. Oof, man, this is tough. I was like, man, the cord, man, the C block guys. I was like, but I got to go with somebody that I talk to every day, just about. It could be funny text. It could be, and some of them may be a little X-rated or R-rated. My dog, and he's out west, Anthony Montez.
There you go, baby. That guy will get it. He is your gumball, that's for sure. I was hoping you were going to say that.
Yeah, he for sure is, for sure.
All right, nice.
Only because we can't. We don't. I mean, we can, but we don't cook that much together. But we do talk. I guarantee you, we text every freaking day.
I was in Mexico, baby, in the house.
Did you say sext?
Huh?
Yeah, I think he's drinking straight bourbon. So let's give him a little leeway.
I'm sipping though. It's straight, but I'm sipping.
All right, Tyrna. Who you got, bro? Who's your barbecue homie?
Blake Carroll.
Blake Carroll. That's a
heck yeah.
That's if Aaron Lesley is ever to go missing, we're gonna insert Blake Carroll into the Texas Oil Dust.
he knows
outfit.
it all. Blake knows it all, man.
Blake is the clone of Aaron, and he wears the clothes too. I'm like, wait, I gotta look because my eyes are getting bad. And I was like, is that Aaron? No, that's Blake.
360 or that Texas Oil Dust?
All right, Blake Carroll.
Yeah, well, he's been cooking with me since middle of last year. At times we've been trying to steal him from the barbecue hub guys. Like, hey man, when is trades open? Like, when can I recruit Blake for y'all?
When is your contract?
They keep laughing at me. And then in the gumball machine would be old Steven Rozicki, Full Belly Smoke.
Steven Rozicki. I like the dude. Good dude. All
right,
there's
Blake.
Blake.
If I trimmed the beard and shaved it, me and Blake would be like.
Well, yours a little more white than Blake's is right now.
I'm just saying, if I cut it off and I had no beard, I mean, I was completely bald on the face. Me and Blake, we might pass for brothers.
I think I've seen a picture. When's the last time you didn't have a beard, Aaron?
18.
2018?
Yeah.
Or when you were 18?
When I retired, no. When I retired from Apache in 2018 to start my food truck, I started growing a beard, and I threw all the FRs away. And I started wearing shirts and shorts. That's it. But I started growing a beard then because we couldn't grow a beard back then. And now you can't. Now they'll let you do that, right? But, I mean.
All right, boys. We got 15.
18.
We got 15 minutes left in the show. I know everybody wants to rate some boxes, so we're going to do that.
Let's rate them.
We're going to rate. We're not going to rate them. We're going to rate them, unless Eddie's still watching.
We already know. T and not a P.
First one's a 7. All right, we're doing CBA scale. 10 is excellent, 9 very good, 8 is fair, 7 is poor and personal. So Ty, I know we got some boxes here. I don't know if we got HLSR boxes or what kind of boxes
we have. In honor of
Eddie,
I'm going all 6 on the first one. Oh, sorry, Eddie. Can't do that.
We're going to blow through these. Gooder Gang, if you're Eddie's still watching. All right, if you're in the comments, let's be quick. Let's be quick with your scores.
I said T, not P, Eddie. Damn it.
Miss Bell Clark, let's do this. Here we go. Lucas, don't mind that. That's a 10 from Lucas down under. Eddie, I knew it. First one out of the gate, 7. We knew it.
Do you see how that char mark on that jailbird stripe goes with the wingtip all the way across? that right there is a damn good jailbird stripe.
That's a professional striper right there. That's a road
Somebody
striper.
knew what they were doing, or they got lucky. Either one. But when you
But it's missing on the elbow. It's missing on the elbow.
A little too long.
It's a little blotchy, but hey, man, in a box,
Brian says he's not a stripe guy. Still gave it a 9. Bell Clark 9. All right. In honor of the first time guest on the show, Donnie Howard, you're up
Brian
first.
doesn't do stripes in Houston.
I'm gonna go 9. I actually striped my bird at San Antonio for the first time ever, just on the fly. I'm gonna go with a 9 on this one.
Little twisties in the comments. I love it when she's in there. She's
Lord,
like
what'd
Eddie.
she say?
She's brutal. 7. Looks good, but I don't like the marks. Kevin Hernandez, 9. Nicho, 9. All right. I'm sorry, Donnie. You said what?
9.
9. All right. John Tyrna.
9.2.
9.2. 9 for you. I'll go next. I don't love it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it an 8. I need a little more sauce in there. You always hear me talk about I like baked. This is a little too baked. I need a little more sauce on here. I don't mind the stripes. A little too dark for me. And that wingtip's covering up all the good stuff. It's covering up all the breasts and part of the leg and thigh. So 8 from me. Go ahead, AAron.
Man, that's a 9. But I'll tell you, what'll make it a 10 is a better sauce, like a little redder, thicker sauce, and it would coat that. And it wouldn't see the blotches of white, of the lighter and the darker colors. It would be like a nice mahogany red. It would just pop. So fix your sauce a little bit, just a little thicker.
How can they fix it, Aaron? How can they fix it? How can they fix it?
Plug in Brandon Oil here.
No, I'm just saying this. Just whatever your sauce is, it's a little thin. Right? It's because you can see everything. So, a little thicker sauce, but I think it's a good solid 10 if you were to redden your sauce up a little bit, a little thicker. But I don't give it a solid 9.
The shape is great though. All right, but I did give it an 8. All right, next. They're not allowed stripes in down under in Australia.
That's bullshit, Lucas. We'll fix that when we come over.
I'm curious to see the scores on this guy right here. Hashtag team wingtip. Aaron is a great teacher, Jackie Milligan. Jackie, I don't know if I commented, but I did see your comment. Jackie and Tim and me and Diane were roommates this weekend in Houston. We were able to help them out, and they were our roommates. And so
solid folks.
I saw them for probably 10 minutes the entire weekend.
They were in and out. They was like,
in the room. They're early. We're not. I got it. 10W30 says Corby. Look at Corby. Little gringo with a 10. Little gringo with a 10. A bit edgy, 9-ish. Rosicki 9. Peter Armendariz, steak champion. I'll agree with all the comments. I need to stop saying that. That man is a barbecue badass. Peter
He's a solid barbecue badass.
Yes, he is. Lobster bucket. Keep coming back, bro. We do this show each and every Wednesday at 8 o'clock Central. 9. Some bark is missing. All right. Tyrna, you're gonna be last because I think you're doing well. You're the brisket whisperer right now. And so is Donnie. I'll go first. A little dark for me, man. I'm sorry. It's a little dark for me here. I don't know if it's the lighting. I can't tell. I think it might be the lighting because the shine on the bottom off the foil there is kind of brighter than the top of it. But if we're just going off appearance, I'll give this a 9. I do like the symmetry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 slices. I don't know what sanctioned by this is, but 9 for me. Hey, Ron, go ahead.
Well, I'm a brisket guy. I love anything beef, so
yes,
I'm going to give it a 9. But I would suggest if you were going to trim your brisket, the picture I'm looking at, the right hand side, I would pull that high end down a little bit, maybe trim it and oval it off a little bit. But other than that, I mean, it's a solid 9 for me. It's probably under a dark tent or it's in a trailer without bad lighting, so I'm gonna go with a 9.
Foil on point. I like it. All right, Lozano 10. What's up, Lozano? How are you? 8. Colin, bark is missing. Cole Brown, 9. That's my dog. All right, Donnie,
9
go ahead.
paws. He said 9 paws.
I'm gonna agree with
I know
you,
myself.
Rob, and Colin. It is a little dark. Looks like the bark is kind of knocked off. I personally like a little bit more smoke ring, but yeah, I mean, it just looks like they either brushed their glaze on and knocked some of their seasoning off, or maybe the foil was on it while it was wrapped. I don't know. It just looks like a lot of it's knocked off.
All right, 9. Tony Tanache, foil the corners, and that's not a marked box. Tony Tanache was wearing a cock hat earlier during the rodeo, and Tim Milligan said that sucker was whited out. All right, go ahead, John Turner. Go ahead.
I go with an even 9.
9, man. That's a good looking brisket. Fucking go with it.
I don't know, just some of that bark washing off. I opened mine a little bit earlier, so let's that bark dry out before I sauce it.
How do y'all feel about? Are you okay if you're turning in a brisket this dark? It doesn't. To me, it looks.
I mean, it is dark, but it could be the lighting. But like Aaron said, I'd knock down that right side. I'd try to keep my brisket pretty even. If not, I'm gonna shim up one side of it so it cooks even. That way, I can fake it into the box so it looks even.
Firebox Barbecue claiming it. That's mine. First at Cops for Kids. It's the lighting, and I can see that because I mentioned that foil on the bottom. And it looks brighter down there.
You see it's bright on the bottom and dark on the top. So I think they're just in a bad environment. Get you a little rechargeable 12-volt from Harbor Freight that you can just kind of shine on the top and just kind of brighten it up a little bit if you want to really darken that thing up, light it up.
For the show. Jeff Cohn, Baseball and Barbecue Podcast.
Yeah.
Both me and Donnie have been a guest on that. What's up, Jeff? They're out of New York. How the Mets looking, fan. Jeff? How the Mets looking? All righty. Next.
That's sunlight, man. That sunlight will get you a good filter.
I mean, there are wingtips, and then there are proud ass wing. Look at that pointing motherfucker.
That's like a sword,
right there.
man. It's like
that thing. It is like a sword.
Like eat this leg.
Like a gladiator. Hey, real quick side note while the Gooder Gang is judging this chicken. Have y'all seen the show on Netflix called Spartacus? Do yourself a favor and watch it. It is action and boobies, guys. It is.
Is that the one where the women are always trying to make the guys who fight down there, do all their things in the background?
No, but it is a bunch of fighting, gladiator fighting, and boobies. So check it out on Netflix called Spartacus. I'm on season 1. I like it. It's good. Anyway, all right, here we go. BBW Bird. All right, 10 Armandara, 7 AF. Evan, I don't know if that's real. Foil's a 10. 10. That thing is on point. Little Gringo. There's Eric Cantrell right there. Anthony Montez, 9. Steven Rosicki, 9. Laugh my ass off, you rock, 9. Corby Simpkins, 10. 8.7. Little twisty, looks dark. That one spot under the wing. Plump, 10. Bell, 8. All right, if you give it an 8, Bell, why? I'll go last here because I'm the cock king right now. Currently cock king, baby. Go ahead, Donnie.
Man, it's just a hair dark for me. I can overlook the lightness. I know what Little Twisty's talking about. And I'm going to tell y'all, she's in the trailer with you when you're boxing. She will beat the hell out of you. She's like, get that. There's a little spot right here. Get it. I'm like, what the hell do you see? She's like, give me them tweezers. And she picks off some microscopic black speck. And I'm like, really? Yeah, I'm going to go 9, man. I'm going to go 9.
You're going to go 9. All right. John Turner.
8.69.
Ooh.
The tip.
Damn, this is look. It's a 6, a 7, an 8, and 9.
That's true. Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Come on, man. Are we rounding up or are we staying?
We're rounding down. I only hear 8. Why, John?
I mean, it's like she's like, I said just a tip, but the tip's the whole damn thing.
Yeah, that's a pretty big ass tip.
I can't get my eye away from it.
That's a spear.
That is
pointing to her big legs.
That is a tip. All right, Aaron, what'd you score, bro?
Okay. The first thing that stood out to me is it's bass boating like a bitch, but the sauce is dark. Now that could be a charcoal, that could be just a sauce, whatever. But look at that thigh. Look at that thigh behind the wingtip, between the leg and look how juicy that thing is plumped up. So if I was looking at it, I think it's a good look. I'm gonna give it a 9. Okay, I think it's a good looking bird. No split skins. The sauce is good, but man, that thing is like it looks like it has a lot of flavor to me. If I'm looking at it, that's just me.
How about the little titty paisley on the leg?
I'll go. Everything about this I talk about on the show here. I like the way they placed it in the box. I like the viscosity. I like it's baked in. I see bass boating on here. I see some color. It is a little dark. I'm okay with it. The only thing I'm not okay with is this big ass wingtip covering up part of the breast.
It's a fucking samurai
and a
sword,
lot of the
man.
thigh. However, that's a 10 all day long, boys and girls. I don't know what y'all are looking at. I like this right here.
I gave it a 9 because of all the crap, but I mean, it just, it's an honest thing.
That's a 10 all day long chicken, boys and girls.
Solid chicken.
Yep. All right, next. Poker face. Be quiet. Here we go. Next. All right, here we go. Gooder gang. That was Caesar Calderon, 4th place a while back at IBCA.
Good job, Caesar. Solid
job,
chicken,
Caesar.
man.
Thick thighs save lives.
That
little gringo.
Thigh, man. I'd have went right for that thigh meat. Right, that thing was popping.
Lucas gives it a 7 off the bat here. Nope. That's nope in Australian. That's Australian for nope. Oh, but okay. Too much. No. Next. It was more than the tip you're paying. 8 sauce looks uneven. All right, I'll go first here. Not a fan of this one here. Now, if you're gonna have a wingtip, if you're gonna leave a wingtip, tuck it back. Tuck it back. A lot of the breast is showing here. I bet that sucker tastes good. I can't tell what those other things are in the box, so it's kind of throwing me off here. I'm gonna give this an 8. Donnie, go ahead.
Oh man, that looks like a lot. I'm gonna say I think those are wings that have been bone pulled around it, and it's a little dark on the edge of the breast there. I'm gonna go 8.
Okay. Is John's there? Go ahead, John.
Man, I'll give it an 8. I think they tried to do the nuggets. Seasoning was too heavy. That sauce hung up on the breast. Just splotchy. I mean, I've turned in uglier back in the day, so I'll give them an 8.
All right, and AAron. This was probably Kip Polk's box, and he got a first place.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 9, and I mean because I like I'm not judging the wings on the sides. I'm just judging the chicken.
But you should. It's an
I
appearance.
know. Hold on a minute. Hold on. If I open this box up, I see a little backyard. I see a little, with the wings off to the side a little bit, and I see you got the wing nugs on the side. You got those nugs back there tucked in there, but that to me that looks like a juicy chicken. Now we all eat with our eyes first. So
if the others, I gave it an 8. If those other things aren't in there, it's a 9 for sure. Maybe,
but I mean, I
even
see
a
it.
10.
I'm like, you know what? Look, this guy didn't do nothing to me, but on appearance wise, I'm gonna give it a 9.
All right, there you go. All right, we got 2 more boxes, and we're gonna get out of here because it's already 10 o'clock. Next, John's got a school night tomorrow.
Oh,
damn! Is it chicken night?
I'm supposed to be at Barbecue Austin by 9 a.m.
Oh golly! All
in
right,
the morning.
It is
That's
chicken
what they told
night.
me.
It is
Hey,
chicken
I'll be there
night.
by like 3.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll be there by 9. Hey, you got any bullseye?
Yeah.
I used all
I'll
mine
bring
in
it.
Houston thinking I wasn't going to Austin.
That's all right. It's in the trailer. You want to come cook with me?
Huh?
You want to cook?
You want to cook my open?
I may come see you, AAron, on Saturday.
Come do it. I'm in. Or Friday, or Thursday.
just a 2 hour and 15 minute, little 2 hour and 15 minute drive. No, I got to work through Friday. All right, Bill Clark, not a fan. Lucas 10, Brian Fox, Bass Boatin, hashtag Bass Boatin 9, Little Gringo 10, Peter Armendars 10, Little Twisty 7, around the wing. Wait, around the tip of the wing, it's lighter. She needs to go to bed. Little Twisty, you got school tomorrow, Little Twisty.
Yes.
All right, Corby 10. I want to go last on this one. Who wants to go first?
I think it's a sexy bird to me. I mean, she looks plump. I like the color.
I don't know it. John, all right. Go ahead, AAron. AAron.
Dude, I tell you what, that's a good looking bird.
Oh.
You cut the wingtip off on the way that comes around that the thigh and that leg right there, but that's a 4.5 pounder right there. That looks solid. I'm gonna give it a 10 for appearance.
All right, Donnie 10. AAron
Cut the
10.
wingtip
Tyrna.
off, guys. Cut the wingtip
10.
off.
Tyrna gives it a 10.
It's all on
All
you,
right,
Rob.
just like that other box. This is everything that I tell y'all to do on everything that I tell y'all to do on the show, other than this tip. But it is placed in the middle between the breast and the thigh. If you're going to leave it, do that or tuck it in. Just cut the son of a bitch off. It's not doing anything for this bird.
Get rid of it.
But the bass
it would
boat,
open up that whole
beautiful.
breast meat, man.
100%.
It's like here's the canvas, guys. Just eat me.
Yep. Bass boating, beautiful. Viscosity, beautiful. Placement, beautiful. Maybe push it a little forward a little bit, just cover up a little bit of foil over here. 10 all day long, baby.
Boom. Nice box. Come on.
It's box, baby. Whose box is that? Claim
Stepping
it.
up your game.
Claim it if it's yours. Cody in the house, 10. David Dunn, 10. Little Twisty, did she give it a 7? Is that what I saw earlier?
Yeah, and that's a good looking sauce. That sauce,
dude, she's brutal.
it adheres, it covers, it doesn't like show light spots too much. I mean, that's a good looking sauce. So
Did
whatever
Eddie
you got
rate this?
going on,
Oh.
keep doing it.
Eddie gave it a 10. Wow. I like it. All right.
That's Roziki's box.
Pick
It's
a
Roziki's box.
Oh, is that Rozicki?
Oh, Rozicki.
Hey, that's a solid
box, bro.
box, man.
Good job, bro.
Nice box,
Good job.
bro.
That's a beautiful box. What did it
She's
score,
pumped.
Rozicki? All right. I mean, we can't judge taste or tenderness, but hey,
Corby.
we got 10s there.
I like it, Corby. I like it.
All right. Let's pick the final. We got one final box, boys and girls. Here we go. I mean, that first slice. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. Poker face. My bad. Little Twisty says she thinks she's more related to Eddie than you, Donnie.
She needs to take her ass to bed. She still got 2 more days before spring break.
I am going to ask Ty to pick one more that he thinks might be a perfect box.
Please.
Well,
go
I
ahead,
didn't
Donnie.
send him any photos, so.
Oh, okay, Aaron. Okay. Donnie,
Dude,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I
Donnie.
got to say this. I am not a fan of blocked.
I am
know
not
a lot
either,
of
but
KCBS
sometimes it's necessary.
I know. Sometimes it's necessary when it crumbles. Dude, this is a 7 for me because the slices they look all different thicknesses, and that front one is just driving me apeshit. I'm going to go 7.
Yeah, flip that front one. My goodness. I'll go next. I'm not going to be that harsh. I'll give it a 9. To me, it looks juicy. I'd like to try a slice. So I'll give it a 9. I'm not a fan of the block box, but in this situation, it is uniform. So if you're going to do it, make it uniform. That front slice, man, flip that front one over the opposite direction. I think you got a 10 from me, possibly. AAron, go ahead.
Okay, man. I mean, so yes, everybody's focused on that front slice. So buy you a cake spatula if you don't have one. A couple of utensils.
There you go.
Make it to where you pick up the slice to where they're smoke ring to smoke ring. It looks all the way down, but that bottom slice either is flipped I would have put that in the very back because it wasn't as symmetrical. I would have put it in the back and then brought those other ones forward, and then that way it cascaded with the same visual smoke ring / bark all the way down. I'm gonna give it a 9, but the front slice, I think they got it backwards. Maybe they rushed. No, there's no telling, but it might have need to be turned back around. But I would have put that in the back. Now it's 8 slices, not 7, so I don't know which sanctioned body it is. But if that's the case, take that front one, put it in the back, flip it, and then make them cascade on smoke ring to bark all the way down. That way you have a good symmetrical evenness across it.
Pretty much what Brian just said. I did the same thing there. All right, John Tyrna, go ahead.
Man, that's a 10. Everything
10.
about that brisket.
Is that your brisket, John?
I've been there and done that. They put the most tender slice up front. That box is stacked how they wanted it. They know those judges are only getting through the first 2 or 3 slices. It's blocked. It's uniform. It looks delicious.
Is that your brisket?
Huh? No, it's not.
Okay.
I tend to cook it thicker, slightly thicker.
You're defending it like it is, man.
No. It's.
I like the thickness of it. Like I said, I gave it a 9, I think. Right?
Wrong with that.
I give it a 9.
All right.
Oh, no. I'm just saying. I'll give the dude a 10. I mean, fucking everything about besides that front slice, and they blocked it, right? I've had to block them before. I blocked my Houston brisket the other day because it crumbled.
Now, somebody claimed this brisket. Let us know you should have shook the box up or not. That way it could have looked more backyard or looked more professional.
Yeah, the more I look at it, I don't hate it, but I still stand by my 9. All right, next. This is the final box of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Shout out to our guest of the evening, Mr. Donnie Howard. Twisted D, you're gonna get a moment to give some shout outs, both of you guys, before we get out of here. You too, AAron. I just want to thank you guys for coming on the show, giving your expertise, sharing your experience at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. And they can find your rubs and sauces, and of course the meat pimp, John Tyrna. They can find you all the time. Get your orders in by 12 o'clock for competitions. All righty.
You won't always get as lucky as the other guy is this week.
Yes, not always. All right, Lucas Armstrong, 10. I'd hand that in. Eddie, nope. I don't know, man. We'll see. Looks like roast beef, 7. There's another lighting issue. Aaron said, "Hey, get you a little lighting rig. It changes the appearance of these things."
Little LED up there. It just kind of changes it. All
9, little twisty. Looks like it needs more sauce. She's getting.
Learn
maybe
that
maybe she's getting kind-hearted the later it gets. Who knows? All right, Daddy Dutch in the house. He gave me a Cock King shirt. This is somewhere between an 8 and 9, little gringo. All right, I will go first here. I don't love it. I'm sorry, whoever's brisket this is. This does look tender, though. It does look like it'll get the pull test here, so I will take that into account. I'm okay with the fat on the bottom there. Almost symmetrical. I'll give it a 9. Don't love it. Can't. But I don't hate it enough to give it an 8. 9 for me. Who wants to go? Y'all are all 3 badass right here. Donnie, go ahead.
Actually, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Rob. The texture and tenderness looks spot on. Bark looks a little washed off. I'm gonna have to go 9.
Did Brian just create a new term for the show? Tenderism. 9. Okay, 2 9s. Aaron.
I'm gonna give it a 9, but it looks like a drum brisket, so I would move your slices back, and so you had smoke ring, a slight bit of brown, smoke ring, slight bit, and then bring it down, and then you can smash it where it kind of feathers it down a little bit. But if you'll just take an extra minute, just slice it and take an extra minute, and just bring them up a little bit to where it looks better. But that's a thick brisket. It was blocked on the ends, but I think it was blocked in the pan. It wasn't blocked on the table. So I'm gonna give it a solid 9. And really, if you were to bring those up a little bit, I'd give it a 10 all day long.
All right, Tyrna, the last one. We got 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. What's with the Mexican music? What's wrong with it, Jackie?
9.69.
That's 69.
That's still a 9. We round down on this show, bro. We round.
I mean,
if you're gonna go half, we round down.
It looks tender. They didn't tender quick it. Nothing looks dry.
It's moist.
It looks like the other side flaked. I mean, they turned it in point meat to flat. I mean, it looks like a box I'd turn in when I was rushing. So,
all right, last man to judge. Producer Ty, get in here. What'd you think of this box, Ty?
Well, I think this is probably a lighting issue too, but I was trying to find a box to get my boy Rosinski another 10, because when I looked at it, I was like, this may be a 10, but I see the lighting right there in the middle. But it's a good looking box to me. It's a solid ass 9. And
did you just call this out? Is this Rosinski's brisket?
It did.
Yeah. I was actually trying to get him another 10 because he's always putting in boxes, and so I thought maybe we could pull this out. But yeah, great box.
Nobody realizes the lighting in the judges area. It's LED lights. And most everybody that we go to has an LED light, unless it's outdoor. They have a kind of brown. So you have to think about it. Is it brighter? Is it lower? Is it check the judging area out? Is it going to make your stuff look darker? Going to make it look brighter?
Mm-hmm. That's a good point, Aaron.
Research.
Ty, will you show that 10 chicken and then play the perfect score music, because that was fun. Just to end the show with a 10. Oh, he might have killed the chicken. All right, but just play the perfect music already, Ty. The perfect 10. Here we go. Wow. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Ty's going to pull that music down here. But
that's a
Donnie
good
Howard,
brisket, though. I hoped I'd have turned that summit in every day of the week if I could have.
That wasn't it.
Wasn't that one?
That wasn't it. Donnie Howard, thank you for coming on the show, bro. First time, not first time, but you know what I mean. Thank you for being a part of this show, man. But give some shout outs. Anybody you want to give a shout out to, and tell a little Twisty to go to bed.
Yeah, right. She bought herself some time with that last comment.
Okay, nice.
She said, definitely not my dad's brisket.
I like it.
My dad's barbecue sauce out of Illinois, of all places, hit me up a couple years ago, and I've been using his sauce in my runs for 2 years now. Bear Mountain Barbecue, I use their wood chunks and on my drums. Speaking of my drums, my boy Joey, or Texas Original Charcoal, and of course my dog Bobby D and Bobby Ray, Quattro D. Love them boys, man. Love them.
Absolutely.
If there's a beer sponsor out there that needs a team, I'm the man.
There he is right there, Donnie Howard. Donnie, we're gonna drop you down real quick. Don't go anywhere. We'll come.
I've been working on Brownwater Gym for a while, but they just don't seem to think we're
all right. Ty's gonna drop you down, Donnie. Don't go anywhere. You're good. There it is, right there. There's the hell yeah, shit, yeah.
It just speaks juice, man. Look at that. I mean, that behind the wingtip is all plumped up. It just.
Actually, I don't think that was not the 10. I don't think that was.
No, that was what Aaron liked.
Yeah, that's
what I think that thigh
That
leg region just has that pow, just like cut into me right now. I got something for you.
John Tyrna, man, I got to give a shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for what you do for the barbecue community, man. You provide some quality meats. You are always a helpful person as far as, if you need something, you get it ordered, and you try your best to get it out there to, somebody to deliver it so you don't have to travel or ship or do anything like that. Thank you very much. Thank you to the chopping block, man. This has been a godsend for the barbecue community within the last 2-3 years, man. It's awesome. There it is right there. That was the perfect 10 box. But Mr. John, if you want to give some shout outs, now's the time to do it. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for being a sponsor of this show as well.
I do have one of those beer sponsors. So
shout out
Lone Star.
Love it.
Well, can you hook me up because I mean I have all the Lone I drink Lone Star beer, man.
You a Miller Lite boy, AAron.
We gave away.
No, hey, I am, but
we gave away Lone Star at Webster for 2 years, 2.5, 3 years on Saturday, and one day they showed up like, "Hey man, you tag us every weekend, like." And then I met the guy, and he gives me beer. Like they sponsored us. I didn't. They paid for half our beer at Houston, and that was good.
Sweet, awesome.
But so, Texas Oil Dust, Doodle Q, Reggie Q, Texas Original.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
And Rosewood, of course.
Rosewood, baby.
Best beef out there. And then Cuero Tire and Lube, Greg Oaks. Get to go see him tomorrow. Get a new spare on the way. Had some blowouts on the way home from Houston. So,
John, if you got to go anywhere, you are welcome to. But we're going to wrap this up here in about 2 minutes. And if you don't mind dropping down there, we'll come out, and I'll thank you personally, man. Thank you very much, John. You're amazing. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, Ron, thanks for being the co-host tonight, man.
Hey, man, thank you for the opportunity to come on and salute to a hell of a week at Houston Rodeo.
I know you co-host on Tuesday nights, but I appreciate you taking the time to come on my show and do this with me because we love having you on here.
I would never miss an opportunity to come on to.
You bring the energy, bro. You high energy. People are saying, great show. You're amazing, bro. Thank you so much. And I appreciate it. If you want to give any shout outs, you're welcome to, but I appreciate what you do. And I wanted to tell you, you're one of my favorites, bro. You're out there. I appreciate it.
Homie, man. I mean, you're my guy, man. But we got to bring back the shorty shorts. Okay, listen.
Wait, what do you mean bring back the shorty shorts?
No, come on. You ain't been wearing the shorty shorts. Ain't worn them a couple of years. I'm talking about the Gold G original shorty short. Come on. I got a picture of Willie Richardson imitating you with the shorty shorts at Buffalo. Now, you and I had a good weekend that weekend.
I had some shorter ones there.
And you do. And Willie came out and he pulled his shorts up and he's like, I'm Rob with the Soul Smoking Gooder Show. I got a picture of it, you know. And I cooked one chicken half that day. And P. Pfeiffer couldn't believe I was cooking one chicken half. I did wings in 22 minutes. I don't cook butter bath. I just cook wings in 22 minutes. And he's like, man, I was like, man, where's the shorts? You know, where's the shorty shorts? Bring them back, Rob. Bring them back. You got the legs, man.
Well, thank you. Hey, shout out to Trent Litchka. He got a big call out there. I can't remember exactly what it was, Trent, but I was cheering for you, my man. I was cheering for you. Aaron, thank you very much. I'm going to drop you down, and then I'm going to wrap up the show, and then I'll hang out with you just for a minute. Ty, get in here. Thank you very much, Ty. You do the legwork in the background. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you.
Great show. Excellent.
All right. So next week we're gonna have another great show. I don't know who it is just yet, but I know the All Fired Up crew. They're gonna be coming up. The All Fired Up contest in Pleasanton, Texas, is coming up March the 20th. That is coming up real soon. Next weekend, I'll be in Weatherford. This weekend, Aaron and some of the crew out there will be in Barbecue Austin, so we'll be able to share the results from that. That's gonna be it. But thank you to our guest tonight, Donnie Howard. Thank you to John Tyrna. Thank you to our co-host AAron Lesley, and shout out again to the Half Fast Cookers and everybody involved. I got to post my pictures and results on you'll see it on this page right now. Just hang out this sometime at the end of this week. You'll see that. That's going to wrap up the show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for supporting us and seeing this show each and every week. So we'll be back next Wednesday with another great guest, and that's going to wrap up tonight. Case, close us out, my man.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation, YouTube, California.